Well, how is that in a cake?
That's a vegetable.
Who thought of putting that in a cake?
Patrice O'Neal, just in time for
Patrice
Mel
E.
Gibson, tape number 4. Sit down, brother man. Brother
How you
man.
doing, Patrice? Did you just?
Oh my God!
Did you
that
just
came out
go
of
back
nowhere.
to the '90s?
Holy shit! Oh my God!
Trash. But first, we're going to listen to Little Stone Temple Pilots.
Where's TP?
Oh my God! Why did I?
I dig your funky vibe, bro.
I dig your funky vibe.
Don't be a jive turkey.
That wasn't pre-planned. That just came out of my stupid fucking brain. Patrice O'Neal. We're all talking to Patrice off air lately. I don't know why. How's the Canadian? Are you going back or not to Montreal? It's over.
I'm here.
Oh, you would have left already?
Yeah, it's over.
Hey,
And a lot of people picking up on you not getting into Canada. A lot of blog sites.
Oh, yeah,
here and there. It's becoming a thing.
Yeah, they fair. I mean, they reporting what it is, but it's
Well,
no one's really being an asshole about it.
The other day when you told the whole story and
some listeners
and the rape word,
some of the listeners,
the rape word came up. People are like, what the fuck? Patrice raped someone? Like, well, let's slow the fuck down. So we had to replay the story on the show just so people understood exactly what you were talking about. Because you hear just rape, that's pretty fucking brutal, right?
Yeah, we were going through the whole semantics thing of rape there on the phone.
Oh, when we was talking here?
Yeah.
Because it's like, I was just calling everybody because, you guys, it's good to have
an outlet.
It's good to have that. So
out.
you go, you appreciate it. But not just the outlet, because guys could be like, very interesting. Like, you could go, I won't ever see this rapist again. Like, if you're that kind of show, but it's like, you guys not only, you talk about, then you fuck with it. It's like a lot of the Twitter people. You go, they'll fuck with you, but it's how, they kind of follow the lead.
It's like the word, we were talking about just the word, rape, is like a fucking powerful ass
Whoever
word.
invented it, it's just a unbelievable goddamn
wow,
word.
that is a word and a half.
You know what's
rape?
You know what's less powerful than rape? Date rape.
Ah, see, and that came up too.
Right.
Oh, really?
That date rape.
That's a gray area. That's a gray area.
Fuck you. What's the
Date
story?
rape,
No
statutory
nigga should
rape.
be in fucking jail for. There's on terms of rape, there's the lowest, which is a woman. Like I said, one thing to be fair to women.
Yeah.
The idea that there are men out there. The idea that men can jump out of a fucking closet and choke you and take your pussy is horrible. So you figure God has invented something equally to even out the situation, which is you didn't rape me, but I'm going to say you did.
And that is horrible right there. So.
And that's the lowest level is being accused of it.
Right.
And you didn't do it.
And you didn't do
And
it.
the highest level is you did it. You fucking raped somebody.
Yeah.
There's some middle rapes.
And then there's the middle one where you have sex. Jesus. You have sex with a girl.
Now I'm confused.
Some things are rapey.
Yeah. Like,
you have sex with a girl, and everything's fine and dandy. And then the next day she decides that wasn't fine and dandy, and that was rape.
Here's what I learned.
And it's put in the same category as the guy that jumps out of the closet with the knife. I was saying yesterday that it's like saying that you committed murder, but the person's still alive. It's like, wait a minute. You're a murderer. But the person is right there. It's like, yeah, but it's called murder. No.
It's a very you learn these things like, look, a girl can say you raped her and she can say that she gave you pussy. Like, she can go, look, I gave him some pussy, but I was so afraid not to give him pussy that if I didn't give him pussy, I think he might have took it.
Right.
And you go, excuse me?
Yeah, what? So I gave it to him.
Consensual rape.
So
it exists.
So that's rape.
Oh, because they're trying to save their lives, probably, right?
Well, that's what that would be.
No,
a
I'm just
story.
asking.
I don't give a fuck what a bitch. If she's giving up pussy, it ain't rape.
She's giving it up thinking,
fuck that bitch. Fuck what you thinking.
Wow.
Fuck what the fuck you thinking.
maybe she's giving it up just
if you're feeling loving, like you're like, this is fantastic, but she's like, he don't know he raping me right now. Fuck you.
He don't know.
He don't realize that I'm being being raped. He don't realize that right now.
Wow.
I'm too scared to say no to this big black motherfucker. Like, and you believe it. Look, if I got caught with Lindsay Lohan in the room and the cops was looking at us, I'd be like, I probably raped it. What else can I do? I mean, you don't believe it. I don't believe it, but the bitch gave me pussy. What am I going to say?
But it really would be the easiest thing for her to prove. Prove that he raped you? She would just like nod her head like.
Look at him. And I'm looking at myself naked going, you know what? I would never let me fuck me. I would never let this. Why would I let me get on top of me? You know what? I had to rape her. Take me away, officer.
I like when Jimmy said that before, though. It is a little rapey. It's like,
where's rapey rape fall in this whole thing?
But that's the whole thing. Is like we joke about that
that's
shit.
That's the big one, right?
It's like when you see that,
Is that #1 on the chart?
What's that?
Yeah, rapey rape is the #1?
That's the one where the guy jumps out, doesn't know you, got the knife, the whole.
Jesus.
That is the ultimate. Like, there's no fucking...
That's where it's an act of violence.
Right.
And an act of domination, whereas sometimes date rape is if you're fooling around and she goes, no, I don't, but your hand's up her skirt and your dick is... I'm not saying it's right, but I mean, there's a difference between I got to blow a load and I want to fucking cave this bitch's head in.
But even that is different than what Patrice was just talking about, was now you don't even know that you're committing rape.
But see, this conversation, it sounds like it's victimizing men, which you just can't do.
No.
So, but I would tell you, when I first, the first time I ever left the country, when I went to Amsterdam, it was this girl. She was so fine, I was nervous to be next to her. But for some reason, she was liking me or something. She probably was 18, 19 years old. I was 27 at the time, right? So we're fucking around. I'm trying to figure out how. I don't know how to get pussy like this. I'm just sitting around. We hanging around, playing around. I'm actually playing around, tickling and this and that and all that. Finally, nothing happened. Fell asleep. She left, right? She calls the next day and said, "Oh, you leaving?" With that voice. She's like, and I'm talking to her and I go, "You seem like you was a little horny last night." She said, "I was." And I go, "Well, why didn't we mess around?" And she just was like, I knew you was young. I go, "What?" I go, "I'm older than you." She goes, "No. Sometimes you don't ask a woman for what she want. You should have took it, little boy." Oh, and I almost, shit on myself with horny. Like, horny just absorbed me because I didn't even have that as an idea as the point. Because you got to understand, my situation was basically the girl was, she was a brazen hoe, the girl that got me in trouble. I mean, she was just a brazen girl that just did everything. So that was what it was. But this girl, the idea of like, I didn't understand that till later in life is fucking play rape. Girl liking to be slapped or fucking choked. All that shit but it exists.
Yeah.
But you can't talk about that shit. Because it's like, oh, what? There's some women who love to be fucking choked. There's some women, talking about the guy punching the girl in the face. There's some women, man, who feel you don't give a fuck about them if you don't, There's some, I'm telling you, to go to the Mel Gibson thing, my girl heard that, her pussy got wet thinking about getting me to that point already.
No, she was thinking about fucking Mel Gibson.
If that was Road Warrior Mel, but not this melted version of Mel. This haggard looking man who I thought he was 70. This fucking Osaka, this bitch has melted the Road Warrior, man. Fucking Tina Turner couldn't beat him, but this bitch beat him.
But what do you think she did? She did something to set him off.
She systematically...
It could have been something really dumb and stupid, but she did something to get him to this point,
I believe,
point of rage.
I believe that they have an understanding. I believe when you have an understanding, even with a prostitute, the understanding is I'm paying you for pussy. But it can go wrong if she goes, "You're a fucking, you're paying for pussy, loser." And you go, "You're selling pussy, you fucking cunt."
If you both break the fourth wall and tell the truth.
She broke the fucking using cunt wall, and then he broke, you are a using cunt. She's a using cunt, but she did something using cunty.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
He said it. He alluded to it. He paid for her ridiculous music career.
Dumb music.
She probably sings like Yoko Ono or some stupid shit.
We heard some of her.
Yeah, we got
and
it.
He's
heard some
paying
of her
hundreds of thousands because he's just supporting her.
It's loungy music. It's like James Bond type of music to start a James Bond movie.
She's a good-looking, baby-carrying dick sucker. Who welched on her deal.
Who are you, Mel Gibson?
She welched on her deal.
You think she was?
She became.
She started thinking she was more than more than what she really is.
She was there to take a punch. If that motherfucker didn't get nominated for Apocalypto, she was there to get kicked right in her pussy. All of a sudden, ouchie, it hurts. It's like, bitch, you are here to get kicked in the pussy here. Yes. Suck my dick. She was a fucking kept pet.
But I think...
go ahead, Jimmy.
No.
Go. Well, I want to get into tape 4, but go.
I think Mel also, don't forget he was married for 28 years. I'm sure he had probably... I would guess he had fucked. I mean, maybe he was a faithful guy, I don't know. But when you're married for that many years through the success of your career, I think Mel is a little out of practice with dealing with these chicks. But he probably read this chick like... Mel, had he been fucking a bunch of different broads all along and getting in and out of relationships, probably never would have had this happen. Yeah. This is the first one out of 28 years. She's a hot, younger piece of ass.
Why would he have a kid with her?
He's a dumb motherfucker. Exactly.
Because he welched, too. He fucking liked her. Yeah. This is what happened. They ended up liking each other. Right. He tried to destroy what she is. Fucking... a man, a fucking kept woman.
Yeah.
Which is, no one keeps a woman with kids. Like, a kept woman is not a woman with kids. You fall for a woman with kids. You know what I mean? You don't go in and go, I'm going to just take care of you. And because you have to gallivant all around the world with this bitch. This is in first class. This is my hot chick. She gets on the plane with sunglasses. And she has a Louis Vuitton bag and her dog, and she's a cunt, and he's sitting there all disheveled and old, and he's a fucking idiot. And it's like he fell for her. She fell for him.
Trips to Florida.
She welched and he welched, and then
because he didn't need to have a kid with her. He has 8 or 9 kids. I think
he played her out.
Yeah.
He usually comes in the face, but one day he felt connected.
And said, what the hell?
Got her pregnant and said, I love you. He fucking slipped up, and then she said, I love you too, Melvin. And then fucking they had this kid, and they probably holding it up with 2 fingers by the collar, like, ugh. And the baby's just turning around slowly in a circle in his hand, like, what is this? They're both looking at it, pushing it with their feet. Like, what is this thing we did?
Oh,
and now it's like, yuck.
Now he's in hell.
Now it's
what is this thing we did?
With that, like how it's slowly turning. Yeah. Between the thumb
like
and
a wind chime.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and she's blowing on it. And like,
when you pick up a napkin with the substance on it, you're not sure if it's jelly or cum.
Hey, with that, let's get into tape 4. We played this late in the show yesterday, but with Patrice here, we'll get another angle on this whole thing.
Wow.
I don't like the way he talks to her.
Tape number 4, I think, is our favorite now, right?
Tape number 4.
Tape 4 rules.
Before we go into this, I am absorbed by this.
It's the greatest thing ever.
Greatest Hollywood tape or whatever scandal
really
thing that I've ever heard.
But even the people who are supposed to attack him,
right?
Okay, should start off with like, holy shit, this is great.
Yes, that's what we're waiting for from the mainstream media.
Like, I know they have to attack him, but there's articles coming out with the headlines like, hey, why are people mad enough? It seems like people aren't mad enough, and I think it's because of the almost childlike perfection of his rage, man.
Jesus, Danny. Took us out of the show again.
And I'll tell you another reason people aren't as mad is because on some level people know they are fucking being voyeuristic scumbags.
Yes.
Looking into a guy's living room the same way they did with Alec Baldwin, the same way they did with Dog the Bounty Hunter. Michael Richards different, that was public. But people understand that they're being voyeuristic pieces of shit.
Patrice is making a great point. This is, as a human being, you're like, no, I know, but I'm just backing up both of you guys, that this is a holy shit as a human being, and they don't acknowledge
you got to step back for a second just to enjoy it and go, oh my God, this is amazing. and then you can be like,
even the people who are going to judge him, and you know, the professionals, Dr. Drew, and all these fucking traitors who are going to call him narcissistic, and because like Dr. Drew never wanted to call a girl a cunt. It's like the lying. It bothers me to such a degree. Right. Like you, this guy, man.
Yeah, let's get into this. Here it is, tape number 4.
Total idea. What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? What, are you going to pay me back? If you do that, it's over. It's over now. Fuck you. How dare you act like such a bitch when I'm being so fucking nice.
When I'm being so fucking nice.
So fucking nice. Oh, that looks like a problem.
Huh?
that surveillance tape looks like a problem. Someone with a gun to their head and 4 African-American gentlemen holding guns on
Where
people.
was it, ATM?
I guess so, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yikes. That looked scary. He, by the way, me and Patrice were talking about this. He must be in the best shape, Mel Gibson, because anyone would have just had a stroke and died.
Oh, with the heavy breathing and the screaming like that?
The screaming.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't yell like that without fainting, just for the lack of blood in your head.
What are you talking about? The first hour of the show, you were yelling like that.
Not quite. I wasn't Mel mad.
You was play emotion, and it still could probably raise your...
Yeah. You just get to the point where it's like, I want to make my point, so I'll yell it 4 times.
I was doing Mel Gibson impressions. You talk to people, and it's just like you're laughing. You know you're talking with your friends. Jesus, you hear me? He's like... Ugh. And you do that even fake. Like, it's like, you go, oh, wait.
Yeah, hyperventilating. You're fucking... Yeah, you get lightheaded. How he's doing this without a blood vessel just fucking bursting is astounding.
So fucking mad, but he's still, even in his, this is accepting your responsibility. Even in his rage, he would calm down if he just accepted what he did. If he just goes, I'm right now I'm trying to hold on to my dominance in the relationship. She at some point, and my girl, she's been around a long time. I used to be completely she's enamored, and I'm like king fucking whatever. And after a while, your bitch starts to go, look at this fat idiot. And you're fighting to maintain her looking at you like, the same.
Right.
Because you don't look at her the same, she don't look at you the same. So, but you try to at least keep that kind of coolness. But Oksana discovered something to make her go, look at you. Yeah. You're not Mad Max anymore. You're not even Riggs. You're Edge of Darkness, and you suck.
You're the man with 2 faces, and one of them's wrinkled.
Yes. Look at you. You got fucking hair plugs. Your hair's dry. I was watching Mel Gibson. He's not... Mel Gibson was a gorgeous motherfucker when he was younger, man.
His hair's dry?
It's dry. It's that dry...
I know what you're talking about.
Leaving me just dead hair.
Dry leaving me?
That mattress stuffing, which is just like Bruce Willis cut it all off and oiled it up.
Well, death starts...
Wait, is the movie
death starts with your hair.
It does. You're dead,
Death starts with your hair.
Go to a Mad Max picture.
It's all moisturized. Look at that.
Mel Gibson's shiny. Mel Gibson's beautiful, man.
There's conditioner in there. Look at
his hair in that.
That's some moist hair right there.
He could do a Pantene commercial.
That's moist.
He could do a fucking Pantene commercial.
And that's just from being in Australia. Just Australian hair.
Right.
He probably put some fucking some koala shit on his head every morning, and it looked good.
Eucalyptus oil.
and now he's just...
Oh, boy. And then you see that it's starting to dry out.
Turn into the Unabomber, and he's just like, his eyes don't blink.
He looks like Bobby Fischer right before he died. Just a crazy Jew hater.
And he's now insane. But, you see, I was kicking, my girl says immediately, oh, shit.
Just more black people fighting on the news and getting into trouble. This is like
a court date, though. Somebody's attacking a suspect.
Court date ends in brawl. I don't know. It's just on the
I heard that whole thing, but it's a very interesting thing when you can be rational. when you can be a little rash, and on all levels, even with this thing, the Mel Gibson thing, race. Yeah. What I realized is there's a few shepherds and a whole lot of sheep, and the shepherds are really battling for position to control people who just want to go bah, bah, bah. Yes.
I'm trying real hard to beat a shepherd.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's just you hear it where you look. As black person, man, there's a lot of things on a street level.
Right.
I think black people touch you negatively on just a ground level. You don't fear white people on a ground level. Even if you know a guy's a fucking skinhead, you almost go, he ain't gonna do shit right now. He's not gonna just shoot me. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah.
But you see a few black teenagers walking down the street, you get nervous, like, oh man, these motherfuckers are just gonna kill me.
Absolutely.
Or they're gonna rob me, and not only rob me. Please understand that here's my watch. Don't kill me. I want to live to fucking try to find another watch and then figure out a way for you not to steal it.
It's like, just don't fucking kill me, motherfucker.
On a grassroots level, you see a black girl working at McDonald's, you just go, God damn it. It's a grassroots kind of niceness that I don't, but here's the thing, to not vilify black people, it's something you go, what is it? Why is this motherfucker so willing to kill me? It's not just animals. It's like that's not it. But then white people, on a certain level, we're in fear of white people on a social level, on the police, courts, this, that, and the third, and you feel like, so white people relate to that, and then black people relate to another thing. But at the same time, there's only, like when you said Marconi invented this and all that, the radio, there's that one motherfucker invented the radio. And white people think they all have the ability to invent the radio. There's a lot of dumb fucking white people.
It's a great point.
And there's a lot of fucking criminal niggas.
Fucking great.
And there's some crazy dumb crackers and there's some crazy dumb niggas. But for some reason, we all just.
I'm just watching some poor white guy get a gun put to his head by
and these two are laughing, and they don't know. No one's taught them that there's video cameras everywhere now.
Everywhere. Look at that guy's fucking got that thing cocked. He's ready.
And he will use it.
Of course he will.
Yeah.
He will take this. He will shoot. And
do they shoot the guy or no?
Frightening.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know what that story
is. That's on local news here.
I want that to stop. I want that to stop. No that shit is not. And I don't want to have to defend it. That's the thing. Right. So when a white guy comes on and he shows this little crazy motherfucker with a pistol to somebody's head, and the chief of Ray Kelly, the commissioner, he gets on and he's the white guy and he's like, this is animalistic behavior, and you see it's a black guy, then black people have to go, hey man, watch out, don't call us animal. It's like, why is that us? Can we please say that that's not me?
You know why?
It never was.
But you guys are always put in this position because of organizations like the NAACP and these pseudo leaders that will never come out and fucking criticize that. They'll never say Bill Cosby has been called an Uncle Tom.
Have you ever heard Rush Limbaugh or anybody who's presumed to be a racist?
Like, he's just as nutty on the other end.
That's what I'm saying. You've never heard him. Because white people don't have to be defended. Like, when you do some silly shit, if a white guy was doing some silly shit, he did it.
Well, child molester, serial killer.
You don't relate to
that.
But no, you don't. You dismiss. You can dismiss your criminals away from your immediate group. Even silly things, like if I'm a silly motherfucker, I'm really a silly motherfucker. I like being silly.
Yeah.
But silly ain't the thing. For black people, you get robbed.
People are silly.
You never see five fucking Crips and go, look at these silly geese.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Look at these motherfuckers giggling.
I bet they're going to start doing some improv.
It really, there can't be a black Jim Carrey. Because niggas will go, look at this dancing Uncle Tom, dancing foolery. Yeah. Look at this foolery. And then they'll show pictures that I don't have access to of fucking Step and Fetch It doing the tap like I want to do. I'm like, wow, that's a cool tap. And I don't have a history book, so I didn't know fucking Rochester had look at it, make us eat watermelon.
Oh, Rochester.
And it's like you go, oh man, I'm not doing, that's just where my heart is. But you have to be.
I think it's something because it's the minority of black people and the disproportionate amount of crime in that minority. Like, that's why it's looked at like, oh boy, they're at it again. Because it's a small group. It's a big group in a small group.
Well, let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. After slavery, right? Because slavery is the most important thing in here.
I think
it's just something that none of us understand what slavery did. There's a few intellectuals that do understand, but let's be honest here.
Yeah.
After slavery was over, because you have some history to you, what the fuck did we do? Like, why after slavery, white people didn't just go, hey, man, let's be honest. You got fucked over pretty bad. Listen, you have the choice to go to Liberia. We created this African thing. And they go, well, there's no fans and there's no ice. I do enjoy this. I do enjoy the fact that you made diamonds to be something precious. This is great. I didn't know. To me, whatever diamonds. And diamonds, by the way, is useless. Like you was talking about resources. Yeah. Diamonds are only to show. I mean, the only people that use diamonds for the way we think they are villains from science movies will go, we have to steal the Tanzanian diamond and put it in the laser so we can destroy New Mexico. But in reality, it's just a shiny thing. Right. And a raw diamond is nothing. Right. I don't even know why they have said, fuck, I think because in Europe there was nothing but death, disease, and everything. So, and cold and everything. Like, I believe in evolution. I was listening to Cooper. He don't believe in that. Yeah. I believe in evolution. That explains Chinese people's eyes, black people's skin, white people's skin, and attitudes. White people had to be a little more ruthless and inventive. You could be lazy and relax in Africa with your dick hanging out, with hay on your dick as you say.
Yeah,
because I just look around and I go, I'm hungry. Oh shit, there goes something. I mean, in Europe, it was there goes something. you were in the bubonic plague had to make you a very hard person.
Yeah.
I mean, intrinsically, that had to go from person to person when they're just dumping
watching
boxes
your family rotting away
of dead from fleas. Yeah. So you go, okay, I'm going to build these ships because we have to find places, and then everything. Wow, if I shine this up, or this is the hardest substance I've ever seen. Like all kind of shit like that. But so when black people came here, and it's like, go back to Africa. Really, to me, I am. And look, I'll listen to people that try to change my mind. I am removed from Africa. I think that I think black people in this country are brand new creatures who have to figure out what we are and then go on. Because I don't think that the part of Africa, I think we got the worst parts of Africans. We kill each other. Africans are the worst black-on-black crime motherfuckers I've ever seen.
Some crazy genocide
some genocidal, I'm going to chop up baby. Look at black people don't chop up their babies and shit. Crips do not chop up Blood's babies.
But
the baby's left alive crying. Like the cops is in there as they hold the black. The baby live. It's like that's it. You
got some Hutus and some Tutsis though.
That tribal shit. All of that shit is Africans, man. I don't look at them motherfuckers that's selling them Coach bags and go, this is my brother from back in, because they're closer to Africa than me. I'm like, fuck you, motherfucker. I like English. I listen to African talk. I like English, but we gotta go.
I love the fucking calm, cool analysis.
The thing is, I'm just saying how I feel. We spend a lot of time because I think black people are so hurt by how we're treated. It's just, you get this motherfucker that puts a pistol to the kid's head but that's not a representation of. I'm telling you, man, we are. The thing I think about is black people aren't insurgents, man. We really should be we should have white people under siege. We should be sneaking from behind. It should be improvised explosives. We should be flying shit into buildings.
Apparently you've never seen Seal and Heidi Klum together.
That's the only revenge we could get is that fucking African smashing Heidi Klum. I'm just saying, we're hurt.
But there's no.
We're hurt.
You know what it is? There's no unification.
Oh my
There's no
God.
way. There's too many factions, and you can't get a group together.
But for somebody who quotes so much history, Anthony.
Yeah.
You don't quote. You don't look at the human level of it. You don't look at the level that of slavery was designed to make us. There's a thing called the Willie Lynch Papers. That's completely. Everybody in the world should read it. It's some people say it's a lie. I believe it to be true. But the Willie Lynch Papers is from this guy who had a meeting over in Jamaica or anyway, it was on an island with other slave owners to give them the blueprint of how to control a people that outnumber you and you control their existence. And it's a blueprint on how to mentally, because you can't just out and out control 30 million people from doing shit. So white people thinking how they think, like, shit, if that was me, I would be,
It'd be fucking
poisoning every white person be dead. So how do we do this? And it's so long I can't go into, but you have to look at it. It's the design of how to control black people. We're mentally controlled. And the control level was not white people controlling us. It was us controlling ourselves through black women becoming the most dominant by killing the strongest black man and in front of black women and the black children and say, wow, the leader of our family is being tarred, feathered, and destroyed right in front of me. So what happens is black women now, over generations, start to raise black men to fear death, to not be strong, to hide, to kill each other, and then they are now the boss. If you notice, black women, look at Oprah, man. She's the motherfucker. There is no black man Oprah that the whole world loves and goes, that motherfucker's a bad motherfucker.
Tyler Perry.
But come on, man. He's you know how. Come on.
Come on.
And he has to dress up like an old black woman.
Yes.
To get his shit out.
To even fucking. I'm
just saying, dude. This is deep. I don't know it all, because somebody with more book knowledge can come in. But I'm saying there's something there that it's just not fair to be under. We've been only free
you're making sense.
a third of the time that we were slaves.
Patrice,
that's what I'm saying.
Who's the number one male Oprah?
Tyler Perry.
You think it's Tyler Perry is the number one black male in America?
The one that,
like an Oprah?
That white people embrace.
Like they do
Cosby.
Oprah?
They embrace.
Wouldn't you go more Bill Cosby as the number one?
Nah, man. Back in the day, Bill Cosby
It can't be Tyler Perry number one.
White people don't love Tyler Perry. We don't know much
Oprah,
about him.
number one black woman. Who's the number one black man in America?
And to white people?
It can't be Tyler Perry.
Are you saying to white people?
To white people.
To white people or, to black people?
To white people.
Black people go, oh, I love this guy? It used to be Obama. Till a month.
That was a big drop off.
Denzel? Do we like
He's had
Denzel?
a rough year.
Yeah, but he's not influential. He's just a great artist.
No, I mean, Patrice makes a great point where we accept Oprah as this big, powerful black woman. So who's the big, powerful black man?
You can't.
And you would say Oprah. You would say Obama.
Look who the black women power makers, right? If you go Oprah, you go Monique is powerful to a
number two.
Monique is up there. Wanda's up there. Fucking Wendy Williams is up there. Where they could be whatever the design they want to be, but it has to be
Whoopi.
Has to have some honey child in it. It can't be
has to have some honey
a normal, like, hello everyone.
Condi Rice type.
I'm a black woman.
Yeah, Condi Rice.
It has to in an entertainment world. It has to be like that. Condi has to be this asexual kind of Hillary Clinton thing, but that's a woman thing.
Yeah.
So because Hillary has to be, you can't have no sexy ass bitch. Like Sarah Palin's cute, but she's still a very rigid. She can't be hi America.
Politician woman suits on.
Oh. Will Smith, by the way, is coming in.
Will Smith as an actor
over Tyler Perry.
Yes, but he's not culturally.
I don't think so, brother.
He's not culturally loved by white people. Oh, by white people, Will Smith by far.
Will Smith probably by
far. But no one listens to his opinion. Oprah has influence over culture. Will Smith is just entertaining.
As a black, they don't because it is the fear. Look, man, like going through my thing on probation, you realize when I came in I was on probation for a year afterwards. under the supervision of the state or whatever. And I realized something. I came in very mad, very, very. You see how Mike Tyson is now becoming beloved because he's having these epiphanies about the mistakes he made. Yeah. And white people are like, good nigger. Good contrite nigger. You see how you'll see yourself. Good boy, Michael.
That documentary helped him.
Yeah, because I see myself in this fucking way. But I learned from the probation officer as I'm coming in angry, feeling victimized, like this is wrong, man. Why was this done to me? He didn't give a fuck. His whole point, one day when I came in one morning, I don't know why I was feeling good. I said, I have to deal with it. So I come in, hey, good morning, man. How you feeling? And he was like, He opened his drawer and started showing me resources. Hey, listen, if you go down here, you can get a quick job. It was like, good boy, nigger. It's getting black men. Because people think sassy black bitches are funny. The madder a black bitch get, the funnier it is. Mother, you go. Let me tell you something, Chief. Give me a break. Hey, Chief, you a dummy. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Helen, whatever, black, Bertruce or whatever.
Oh, shit.
And there's no sassy black men. There's no black men that's like, fuck that. And any black men like that has to be the new Black Panther leader. And no one accepts him for what he is. I can't believe listening to Farrakhan, white people don't listen to him. I never heard a motherfucker better speaker and more intelligent than Farrakhan, but you can't listen to him because you feel Farrakhan.
Like here's what it is with Farrakhan. He is a brilliant guy, and he's a great community, and he can literally give you the theory of white people's creation, and it's not good. But he smiles, and you're like, wow, the guy is very charismatic.
Some of the stuff he says, though, you listen to it and just go, it's science fiction.
But let me ask this.
But that shouldn't marginalize, dude. That he talks about. He lays things out, dude. He lays out things about the government and lays out things about people and human nature. That
from a black perspective?
No. From a human perspective, I'm telling you. Look and it's a rhythm thing. It's a rhythm thing because Joel Osteen says he's a really charismatic kid. He says some interesting shit. But Joel Osteen has that rhythm that black people go, look, this motherfucker is getting ready to tell me to drink poison. This is a cult. Hey, everybody open your books, the page. And he's like, this creepy Jim Jones motherfucker. But he has a lot of really smart things he says. Same thing with Farrakhan, but Farrakhan, he doesn't even have the rhythm that white people hate. He doesn't have it. It's just you have to hate him. Any black man who has a sense of strength, white people are trained to hate that motherfucker.
Farrakhan over there, Farrakhan over the years has said some pretty inflammatory shit.
Farrakhan has said a lot.
He has, but he has to be a black leader. But you can't be a black leader and black people not relate to you. But white people can listen.
But white people can listen and understand what he's talking about. But then when he starts going off about the Jews and fucking the white man and then the big giant space saucer, just going, come on.
But that's the shit that makes it easy because he said something one time that hit me and it's like, look, he goes, white people are afraid of us because they are afraid of their own nature, which is what they would do to us if they were in this position and was freed. They would not take it lightly. And they look at us like niggas is up to something. They meeting. It's not happening. It's going to happen in 2014. It didn't happen then. It's going to happen in 2015. Niggas are after us. And that's the thing that makes black people sad is that we not after you like that. But it's the thing where we don't understand ourselves and white people don't want to understand us. And so what do you think? It's that separate racial thing that's horse shit. But I'm telling you, dude, at the end of the day, black people really are sad and just want the country to stop fucking around. Like, we don't do. I don't give a fuck if 50 motherfuckers rob you on the elevator, dude. It's most likely you're not going to get robbed on the fucking elevator.
But hold on, is Tyson, though, a case of being like, hey, contrite nigger, we're happy? Yes. But hold on, or is it, because Ali was never that guy, and white people love Ali. Charles Barkley has never been that contrite guy, and people love him. Is Tyson a case of people are suckers across the board racially when somebody like Tyson, who, let's be honest, didn't come off as particularly. He's fucking manic depressive.
Well, he had,
and you see the human side of a guy who was very brutal.
He never socially.
I like that point.
He never socially had a Muhammad Ali kind of. Muhammad Ali did something socially where he fought against an entire system. He became loved once he said, "I'm not going to fight people for nothing." That's when he turned the corner. He was super hated. When he went from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali, he was super hated.
Well, that was because he was with the nation. But after a while, when people realized he was with the nation, he bucked the U.S. government. He did everything that should make white people hate you on paper. And people saw what he was doing and loved him.
But he always had social relevance.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mike Tyson was, people were scared of him the same way you're scared of pit bulls. Just a rich nigga that will kill you with his fists and raping bitches. Raping bitches and knocking niggas out. But kill him. Get rid of him.
But as soon as you see that pit bull crying, though, you're going to cut, you're going to
You go, good dog, because you still wouldn't pet him until you pull out his fangs.
Well, he bit Evander Holyfield's ear off. Yeah. Like, you watch Tyson do things as a sports figure. Guy. I love Tyson.
But see, we got to get into the movie talk. That movie, none of us realized that was in Tyson to open up like that.
And that's what made black people didn't look at that. Black people knew that.
The only thing we knew about Tyson is, like you're saying, he bit a
white people knew.
Fucking no one knew that.
Black people knew.
You knew that Tyson had a heart.
You knew his humanity. You did as a black person. It wasn't a surprise. I'm trying to tell you. This is
where did you learn that?
Living where black people are mentally. White people don't have to live with where we are. Where you get your
info as a black guy that Tyson has a heart?
There was no info. It's the things that he did. It's the pain of what he is, and you look at it. You saw it in the Robin Givens interview. Robin Givens interview.
Oh, where he's just sitting there and she's beating him up?
You saw that this guy was in pain. You see it. You felt it. You fucking felt it.
I saw it too,
and I'm saying, black people, that's the thing with, a lot of black people, and this is growing up, why I wish I had a better vocabulary, because growing up, if you spoke a certain way, you were white. If you had access to too many vocabulary words, if you say the word, I love the word egregious, I say it a lot. If you fucking say it, nigga, fuck you. They used to make fun of Tyson because he used to use those big words out of context or whatever.
But he used them wrong.
Right. But it's a thing in us where, intelligence is looked down upon, happiness is looked down. It's a rough thing that white people can just dismiss as anthropology. But these crazy niggas.
You're saying that Whitey needed a movie to realize that Tyson...
To realize Tyson was a person. And now white people are going, good boy, Tyson. Now we're going to open up all the things for you. Now that you can't box anymore and you're 44, we're going to open up wonderful movies like The Hangover. Come here. Come here, Tyson.
He didn't need to be in that movie.
Good boy.
That movie would have...
But it's good to see Tyson being silly. Right. See, that's the side we like. Nigga, come here.
I think...
Good nigga. That's what y'all do.
I don't think so.
I don't know if I
Not
agree.
with Tyson.
All right,
dude, I
it's
love
a good
Mike
point,
Tyson. I love Mike Tyson. I love Tyson. And you always knew there was a humanity to him. But when a guy is only showing you that, and again, that can be any athlete or any guy who's in a brutal sport, it's like that's going to be people's perception of you as a public. It was like in the ring, he didn't just knock people out and be a tough guy. He bit. No other fighter has ever bitten a piece of another fighter off. Tyson in interviews would say things like, I like fornicate. Like, he would just say all these...
you till you love me. I'm going to eat your children.
This was manic depressive shit. He was saying things that are antisocial for any athlete to say to the media under any circumstances.
I absolutely agree on that level, man. I'm not arguing that. I'm saying... The way white people think, again, being from Boston, man, see, if you live in New York, you can actually live separatist. You can live a separatist life. You can never leave the Bronx and don't have to know white people. You can get a fucking job as a garbage man in the Bronx, and you don't have to fuck with white folks. In Boston, you have to fuck with white folks. And you have to learn how to live. You have, like, the first lesson I learned in summer camp is this kid, when I was 10, he called me a big nigger. and I went, that's what I'm supposed to do. Roar! You call me nigga. So I'm running around like the mummy, and then they essentially throw me out the camp, and he gives me a little wink like,
oh,
you know how.
Gotcha.
And I said, I can't let that ever happen. I just can't. I have to learn how to never let that happen.
Yeah,
so I had to learn how to be annoying to white people other than scaring them.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I want to congratulate Patrice. It's rare somebody achieves their goal in such a 100% fashion.
By the way, what camp did you go to? Because I kind of remember that experience.
It's just, look, white people believe them to be smarter than us and this and that. Just because a white guy, I watch white guys carry themselves in the smart white guy manner, and I go, this guy is a fucking idiot. I take great pleasure in taking a guy in a suit who just behaves in the manner of, I'm intelligent, but he's an idiot. Yeah. And there's a lot of black dudes that's like, you know what I'm saying, who are fucking geniuses, but it's the way he has to behave where he is and how he is. And it's just a lot of sheep and a few shepherds, and that's why shit's fucked up.
And everybody's gonna want some shepherd's pie after this, right?
You know,
fucking Jeff.
Jesus. All right, listen. Yeah. Couple things. Michael Jordan's name is coming in for most influential black man.
He doesn't have any social influence, though.
Yeah, nothing.
Right,
he plays basketball. Give me a black guy who has a fucking opinion, right? That's a powerful opinion, and white people. Fucking, he's a strong, I'm telling you, I'm going to say it again, Willie Lynch papers. Read it to understand how black people are, there was a plan designed for us to to control ourselves. My mother raised me to be afraid of white people, meaning this, authority. Don't mess with the cops. Don't get in trouble. It's just stay out of sight. Don't stand up. And because when Black Panthers, all those fuckers did, they maybe blew up 2 banks, but they mostly fed black kids, and they mostly preach unity. And you got to understand this country, and this is what I mean about how we're all fucked over. Anyone who has effectively preached us all getting together on a human level has been shot. Malcolm X, when he was saying white devil, blue-eyed devil, crackers separate, he was living a wonderful, wonderful life. When he saw a different thing, when he went to Mecca, came back home and said, man, I got to rethink what I've been saying, he got killed. Because Gandhi got killed. Jesus got killed. JFK galvanized races. People who galvanize races, man, they get killed because it's not in the best interest for this country, for the people who race prey. Like you talk about Al Sharpton. What else is Al Sharpton going to do? He makes millions of dollars preying on black people needing someone to be a hero to them.
Yeah.
And white people pay millions of dollars to have a leader of the Tea Party. The Tea Party they showed the Southeast region director of the Tea Party. People are just waiting to hear the Southeast director of the Tea Party tell them what the fuck to do so they could go, yes, yeah.
But do you think the NAACP should have dubbed them racist?
They have to.
But that's the dumbest fucking
thing. But
it
is, Anthony, but it's not when the Tea Party is seen. You gotta understand, not everybody, dude. I don't. God bless the internet. Not everybody looks at something and goes, research time. It's like they go, okay, a guy looks like me and he's talking to how I feel. He's saying it articulately. I'm going with him.
But the NAACP should know better because they're not dumb guys. And what they're doing is, because they're mostly Democrat, it's simply a political, of attacking a conservative political thing.
They know, they want to take
they know better.
Any legitimacy away from them so that they don't fuck up with the votes that are coming up in November. I understand
and this is
that.
my last point about, and I said this before, about white people. It's very difficult to get reasonable, rational white people to admit that they're racist. You have defined your racists as these horrible, dumb, shaven head, cheat wearing maniacs. But you're trying to convince me that there are no racists in the Tea Party. Like there's no race, there's no one with a racial agenda in the Tea Party, but they'll never, a rational white person, I've never heard a rational white person go, yep, I work every day, I work hard, I just hate niggas. They're never admitted. You can't find it. You can't find intelligent racists.
What are you doing between 6 and 10:30 every morning?
But, no. You know what I mean? But this is very rare. Even though it's entertainment, this is very rare. You get to have these. I'm telling you,
it's true.
To have these conversations because and that's why people galvanize towards you when you talk. Because they're at work now, they cannot even think it. They can't even think it. So they need this from you because white people have to hide from it. Black people can be relatively intelligent to super intelligent and speak about race. So the NAACP, when they say something's racial, it's not always not. But the white people are fucking trained that when the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, okay, back then, it's to say this is racial, and sometimes we need your help to go. Yeah, that was some racial shit. It was.
They weren't even saying racial. They used the word racist, that it's a racist organization. Now, the Tea Party, obviously, there are going to be people in there going, fucking, I gotta get them out of. I understand that. It's going to happen in any group. But look at the Black Panthers. They are an absolute paramilitary intimidation group.
Can you please? This is another thing. This is where I try to talk from my gut and hit my mouth so it's not sitting there. Anthony, isn't it fair for niggas to have groups?
Yes.
That's all niggas.
Do you think I'm trying to say that they aren't entitled to do that?
How can you say with the Ku Klux Klan existing in America that there can't be a Black Panthers?
Good, but don't try to make it different. Don't have the news go, well, thank God they're there to protect the black people, and then go, oh, the KKK. Oh,
but the Black Panthers, and this sounds apologist, but the Black Panthers are there in fucking retaliation or reference or anything. Nothing black people do is not in reference to reaction. We had to create these things for reaction. If niggas got jobs when you didn't have to give niggas jobs, there wouldn't have to be affirmative action if a nigga could get a job. Just fucking say that. Why the fuck we gotta sound like we crazy when we talk race? Because white people will not go, boy, are we fucked up. If you could and say, man, we're gonna try better something, but it's always, no, look at you. You sold slaves. When I had to research that shit, like about us selling, I go, holy shit. Because when white people said that, I would just suck my teeth. But the fact being, roots was incorrect. White people could not have gone in the jungle and hunted niggas like squirrels. They had to have them there ready. So that was the facts. But at the same time, I'm going to think of other ways to vilify white people because I can't join in to say what we did, we helped. But we did because we're human. So now we get this racial shit, and that's the thing that fucks everybody up, man.
But I'm not saying, see, a lot of people have this misconception that I'm saying, well, the new Black Panther movement, that ought to be abolished. They're terrible. Why are these? They're just angry and this and that. Fine. Fucking put your black suits on, your berets, go out. But fucking
and the guy doesn't have a black suit or a fucking beret.
What?
This guy has a fucking. Look at this fucking guy. He's white. He's Puerto Rican, the leader. This nigga.
Ben jealous?
Fat Joe is leading the NAACP. Fat Joe.
Fat Joe on a diet.
He really is awful.
This is our leader. Our leader. Is the listen?
Looks like
if
Bob
he's
Kelly.
accepting black,
He looks like Bob Kelly. He looks like Bob Kelly.
Robert Kelly with hair.
You know the black people.
You know what, dude? You know what, dude? You take your bean
and
pie, you throw your
old
bag,
faces.
boom.
Look at the white faces who just ain't fucking. It's like, look, but you see him. He's a culmination of what we go through. A guy that looks like that, who's embracing black people,
that's Bob Kelly, though, with hair.
Because he has to be black.
Yeah.
Because some slave master tiptoed and raped the shit out of his great-great-grandmother. raped the shit out of her.
Was it rapey rape?
It was fucking nigga. It wasn't even the term rape. Rape probably was a good term back then. Like fucking Jeremiah, I just raped the shit out this nigga. Delicious. Give me a sandwich. And we look it. I don't have African black. Somebody got raped in my fucking something happened.
Yeah.
As a white person, to be fair, when you hear that as a history, you go, ooh, especially if you accept whiteness. But that's what I'm saying. Your family probably got here.
Fucking purity?
No, but I'm saying
I know
your
I'm not
family.
Aryan.
You're Sicilian.
Yeah.
Your family just got here yesterday, but you embrace historical arrogance. It's a fucking country thing. You're an Italian and you embrace this douchebag, fucking this guy. You embrace his fucking ideas because your skin is white. You can't. It's a shitty thing that the country does to us. That's all I'm saying. It's a human thing. We got to discuss it. Sorry, Opie.
A lot of these things, though, are very
just wrap up a little bit. That's all.
They're very divisive. A lot of these things. They're made to keep us apart and divided. And I do think that groups like the New Black Panthers, and I won't even go as far as the KKK, but some of the more right-leaning militia groups, those things, are very similar. They want the same things.
Yes.
Stay out of my fucking yard. I'll stay out of your fucking yard.
Which is why we can't be together for this, at this particular time.
Right.
But I heard the guy, one thing when I was listening to the guy Cooper call, one thing I always try to say is, look, when you're going to argue, you got to have one road. It's either going to be human and how you feel and you try to work it out, or historical with empirical
facts
evidence.
Figures.
You can't mix the two and have sorta some evidence and then sorta how you fucking feel.
Right.
You got to go one way. That's it.
All right. We're going to take a break. Most influential black guy, I got one for you. It's a black guy that does the Old Spice commercials.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna tell you, he should be
huge.
living life wonderfully. I guarantee you, there's a black meeting calling this nigga because his clothes are off. He's naked in showers, and he is propped up like a goddamn slave. But why can't he just do that? Because I'm telling you,
he's very influential. He's selling a lot of fucking
it's like white people that look at him and he's just like you know what? Blah 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 blah.
Great discussion, but what the fuck happened to the Mel Gibson tape number 4?
I think we should break and go back to it.
Yeah, we're gonna go right back into the Mel Gibson tape number 4 after the break, okay? And as we go to break, we're gonna play the Shining thing that D-Boy came up with.
That shit's funny, man.
And fucking whatwouldtylerdurdendo.com put it on the fucking front page today.
That shit's hilarious.
That's a big hit for the Opie and Anthony show, D-Boy.
In wrapping up, I just want to, you're right about people who galvanize races are killed. And I just wanted to congratulate you. You're going to be 150 before you die. I wasn't sure how that was going to come out. I kind of tripped to the finish line.
That still worked. WWTDD.com if you want to hear this again, but here it is on our show right now. D-Boy's Mel Gibson Shining thing.
Fucking embarrassment to me. You look like a fucking bitch on heat. And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Okay? I don't want you.
What are you talking about?
I don't believe you anymore. I don't trust you. I don't love you.
I just want to go back to my room.
I don't want you. Okay? But I don't want you anymore.
I'm very confused.
Fucking listen to me.
I just need a chance to think things over.
Listen to my fucking ranting. Listen to what you do to me. You make my life so fucking difficult.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
You don't care. You don't care. I'm threatening you. I'll put you in a fucking rose garden, you cunt. You understand that?
The Opie and Anthony Show on the virus. Sirius XM.
Damn show is flying by today. Patrice O'Neill in studio.
Rockin'.
Now, we're going to get right into the Mel Gibson tape.
Yes.
Tape number 4. We played it late in the show yesterday. We're going to play it again here so we can really enjoy it and get Patrice's take on it.
Bask in
And then
it.
Sam runs down the hall during the break and goes, tape number 5 being released at 9:30 this morning.
No fucking
And you know
way.
that the Today Show led today by saying, are these tapes real? They're even confused. Like, at this point, are these fucking tapes real?
It's doing too much damage.
And we believe on
him.
this show that they have to be real, but they're questioning it because it's so unbelievable to everybody.
I have Mel Gibson from Australia on the phone. We'll talk to him.
And also, the remixes coming in like crazy from one person. D-Boy is becoming a international star at this point.
D-Boy's amazing.
His shining remix is on whatwould.TylerDurdenDo.com. We just played it for you. But now we got Tiger Woods calling Mel Gibson.
Whoa.
We got Dog the Bounty Hunter calling Mel Gibson.
Uh-oh.
So we got a lot of shit to do. So we should jump right into tape number 4 here so we can play the remixes after that, okay?
Let's hear Mel Gibson. This is tape number 4.
And tape number 5 coming out in about an hour, and we'll certainly play it as soon as we get it. But first, tape number 4 once again.
Total idea. What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? What, are you going to pay me back? If you do that, it's over. It's over now. Fuck you. How dare you act like such a bitch when I'm being so fucking nice?
I did not blame you.
You said I was mean. You were fucking annoyed at me. For what reason?
What?
I did nothing but be nice to you.
What?
I've done nothing but be nice to you.
I didn't blame you last
Now,
night.
what are you little bitch this morning for?
I wasn't doing anything.
What did I do? And you said, oh, also earlier today never mind. What the fuck were you going to say?
Mel is being a little unreasonable.
We've been saying it all along. We're amazed that Mel Gibson has to put up with this shit.
He's
He's Mel fucking Gibson.
But it's the old Mel Gibson now.
Oh, yeah, with the dry hair.
It's not the,
I forgot.
Not
yes.
Road Warrior.
Not the moist
Mad Max.
hair.
Mad Max.
His hair's a little dry.
I wasn't going to say about any earlier today. It's just, I was going to say about last night. That's all.
Why, because I let you sleep? That's my fucking mistake. I should have woke you up and said, fucking blow me, bitch. I should have fucking woken you up and said, blow me. You would have liked that better, yeah? You need the goddamn sleep.
We were supposed to go to jacuzzi, and you said you have to wait for something.
So why do you have to wait?
You said.
You go to the goddamn jacuzzi.
I'm afraid it's dark outside.
Fuck it.
Well, right there.
I love that.
This is how you know this is not all her. Every time she does make a point, which anyone will do, Mel dismisses it. She, what about that? And Mel was like, fuck it.
Well, it's dark outside. I'm scared. Fuck it. Get out there. Blow me.
All Mel is doing is throwing roundhouse punches, and every time she effectively blocks one, instead of going, oh, okay, you blocked one, he just backs up and goes, all right, and then uppercuts.
Yeah, he just keeps
He's just looking for ins.
But she's attacking him with what annoys him. Is her lack of lack of humanity.
No,
he's so mad.
Well, she has her agenda.
You said
takes
we
this
would
whole
go
fucking
to
thing.
jacuzzi. We go to jacuzzi.
Yeah, she
But
sounds
if
like
that
Michio
wasn't-
Kaku when
But
she
if that
argues.
wasn't how, if that wasn't how she argued, then he would go, "What the bitch? What is this?"
Are you taping me? Yeah, that's true.
Like that's what she does.
Yeah.
She was being her. What man? Dismissive. Jacuzzi.
It's all nice when they were in the sweetheart phase, you know. Mel, that's wonderful that you do for me. I love you. I love you too. It's wonderful. Fabulous. And then it's just like, oh, Mel, I was go to jacuzzi.
Why would that be a problem?
I don't know. He's mad, though.
He's mad about the
He's
jacuzzi.
fucking mad.
She started getting rights
Yes.
somewhere in that relationship. She slowly got her rights,
Oh,
and
damn.
he lost it, but he didn't catch that she was getting her rights when it just one day she
went,
woke
oh
up
my
and
God.
she had rights.
Oh, my God, she's got rights. Yeah.
I just waited for you. I waited and waited till I fell asleep, and then
Waited like 2.5 fucking minutes. You're fucking snoring. Don't you dare wait. You're blaming me right now. Now I'm blaming you. You went to sleep.
I don't blame you.
I deserve to be blown first before the fucking
the greatest thing ever said by a man, right there.
I deserve to be blown first before the jacuzzi.
I challenge you. That is the greatest thing ever said by a man.
When you think of the problems in the world, like there literally are kids who have flies crawling on their mouths, and then, like, if aliens came here and they just looked at all human problems, and they went from someone with a fly on their mouth and then just fucking panned over to Mel, I deserve to be blown before the jacuzzi.
Before the jacuzzi.
Is this greater than one step for?
Oh my God! One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Of course,
that line is right up there.
Right up there?
Yeah. Ich bin ein
How can this
Berliner.
be fake? If this is a fake thing, it has to be put up for some kind of Oscar. Because no one says that. No one says that in improv.
This has to be put in a time capsule.
He would be
for other generations.
If this was fake, he would be sequestered somewhere right now, going, I can't believe they're still fucking believing this when I said, blow me before the jacuzzi. Like that line, if I had said that as a joke and people believed it, I'd be amazed.
Mm-hmm.
Amazed that people would believe that a human would say something that silly.
Didn't he say, too, you could hear she talks over because she is very rude, interrupting this amazing tirade.
Yes.
Oh, boy, Jimmy.
Doesn't he say, like, that one part, could we hear that again?
I think we went backwards.
Didn't she go, like, you blew me, he goes, you blew me, you fell asleep without blowing me. He says it again before he says you deserve.
Yeah.
The first time he says it.
Let me go way back then.
It's like a second before it.
Oh, it is? All right, let's pick it up here.
What is she... That's the thing. She said the thing where she goes, oh, my God, fuck it, play it. Because there's something she says, and I still don't get... Because I don't get it.
Part of it is this. I think she fell asleep before they fucked around.
Yes, that's
Mel is one of these guys who he's really feeling like he feels sexually rejected. And it's like, I used to do that in relationships where if I didn't get what I wanted sexually, I would brood. And I would brood. And then the next day, everything, she'd go, how you doing? Fine. And I would wait for her to know that she didn't do what I wanted her to do sexually. I was really hurt and selfish, but I was angry. And it was like she would do something else, like, not get me the right kind of sandwich. I'd be like, what the fuck? That's not what I asked for. Right. All coming from this night before. And that's where that rage about...
What was the 2-minute thing?
You were asleep in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
or whatever. Okay. He apparently had to do something. So he left the room.
He was excited to go into the bedroom and get a little action.
He said
but she
2.5
was asleep in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes, he came back. She goes, well, you left for a while. And he goes, a while? It was 2.5 minutes. He comes back, and she's snoring. He said something like snoring.
Yes, we are slowly uncovering this thing.
Yes.
Again, I think
she changed the contract.
She fucking starting to treat him like an old man
with dry hair.
Keep
going with the dry hair.
And that's her job was not to treat him like that. Yeah. Her job was to fucking make him feel like, and there's one of the tapes where he goes, I want a woman to make me feel
like a man.
Man. And he has no soulmate, but because he's a fucking billionaire sociopath who now Dick doesn't get raging hard. He doesn't get road warrior hard no more.
Road warrior.
And he needs a girl that accepts that his dick is a little bendy.
Dick needs that brace like a road warrior on his leg.
He needs love. He needs somebody that loves his dry hair.
But he's also here's where he fucked up and changed the contract. She is expecting Mel Gibson to be Mel Gibson and go, it's time for some fucking stupid. Instead, every time she rejects him, he's like, oh, come on.
Yep.
She wasn't ready for all. Come on. She's like, oh, no. Yeah. He's like every guy I've fucked. He's like, she owns him. He should own her, but he doesn't. She owns him sexually, and he resents it.
Women want you to talk. Women want you to talk the relationship from suicide. They're willing to take, but they want. I'm telling you, man, my girl finds this to be. She wants to get me to that point because it seems like it means something, but it's like they do that. They fucking do that anytime. Like my girl now she talks, right? She talks a lot. And she repeats things 50 times because she's like, I'm talking. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. And I go, and I gotta go, bitch, listen, man, you gotta shut up. And then she goes, see? And I go, look, the only thing I can do is leave. Because I'm not going to try to convince you. I'm telling you, you're trying to be abusive. You're trying to move into a position that ain't going to allow our relationship to exist. You being better than me. Mm-hmm. You can't live like that. Women can't live with a guy that's not better than them. So when she tries to start talking and here's what happened, and then I go, and she goes, oh, let me finish. I go, okay, so I see where you're going, cunt. You're spreading your wings, huh? You think you're fucking, Prince of Zamunda, ho? Like, you think now you explore with me? Explore by yourself, you fucking creep, and explore this new world without me. You're not gonna explore on me. That's what she did to Mel. She explored, and he flinched. She went like this with the pretending to hit him, and he went, oh. And she said, oh, this scared motherfucker. You can't flinch with these bitches. You have to mentally abuse them. You can't. They won't settle for less.
What a great. The way they talk about it is the power shift in the relationship, where the dominant person then becomes the submissive person, right? And then the whole rest of the relationship, you're fighting to get your old job back.
But you ain't getting it back.
You flinch. Good way to put it.
Get out of there. Done. Leave.
Great way to put it. Great way to put it.
With that, let's go back to the tape.
And then
waited like 2.5 fucking minutes. You're fucking snoring. Don't you dare wait. You're blaming me right now. Now I'm blaming you. You went to sleep.
I don't blame you.
I deserve to be blown first before the fucking jacuzzi. I'll burn the goddamn house down. But blow me first. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
How dare her? then he punctuates it with a fucking
all she has to do is suck his dick, and he'd be nice Mel again.
How dare she?
Did you get this equipment from Radio Shack, by the way?
I don't know.
What is this? What's going on? Like, how is she doing this?
It's a really good recording, right?
Phone recorder.
Yeah, she fucking set this up in advance.
She must
nicely for herself.
This is tremendous.
She obviously had somebody help her out.
Yeah, hell fucking yes.
This dummy.
She wouldn't be able to figure this out on her own, right?
She's just giggling at him.
How amazing is it to yell at somebody and be serious? Like, that's how Mel Gibson-y he is, to go, you fell asleep without blowing me. Like, I would think that, but never actually say it to a chick.
Burn the fucking house down. Blow me.
I deserve to be blown before the fucking jacuzzi.
He said, how dare you?
He's so mad. He's so
how dare you?
Like he insulted his mother. Like how dare you not blow me?
That's when God invented emotions. It's like he's as close to godly mad as you. Have you ever been that fucking?
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I can't say.
Yeah.
And expressed it.
Yes. For real. But that goes into, I hate to say that the tiny rageaholic, but that's where rage is just fueling itself, and it's not about the argument anymore. It's about anger making you angrier. It's about the anger as opposed to, it's the high of being angry as opposed to the issue.
The maddest I've ever been with my woman now. We went to get her, she needed a new car. A new something to drive. It was the choice of, the money was a brand new car, these cheaper cars, brand new, or an old truck. She wanted badly a truck, but she kept saying to me, what should I do? I said, I think you should use this money to get a brand new car. But I want a truck. But what do you think? What? And she did that 75 times until my head got so filled up with blood of mad at what she was doing. And I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? And we talked about it yesterday because this Mel Gibson shit opens up that shit.
Yeah.
She thinks in her head that she wasn't doing some manipulative little pussy ass shit to get her way. So she doesn't understand my fury Because women get to have an excuse for everything. They don't have to have their own shit. They're not taught to go, you know what? I fucked up. I did that. I never heard a girl go, I fucked up. I really, that was some stupid. Some probably do. But they have an excuse. This girl did something to Mel, man. I'm telling you, for him to lose it like that, it's because she's just a game player.
Dude, I've been so angry before, I've actually had to say to women, and I've never hit a woman in my life, but there's been times where I visualize what their teeth would look like falling out. Wow. And I have for real had to say, and this is at a woman who's screaming at me. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really, I've had it a couple times in my life where I've actually had to scream, you have to stop talking. Like, almost like breaking the code of the argument and going, you really have to stop talking. And I'm not threatening. I never say I'm going to hit you, but they understand, oh, this is going to an awful place. And I'm not saying I'm threatening them, but I think they understand. It's like my anger is fueling my anger.
How can you hate mental abuse if you're a woman when my next recourse is to put my fist through your fucking head?
Oh, God.
Like, why are you doing this? Like, that's my next thing. Like, so how can you not? You let me tell you something. I bet you OJ's listening to this going, come on, Mel, do it, nigga. Do it. You know you want to do it. That's how OJ was feeling right before heads was flying.
Yeah, justify what I did.
Unrecorded phone calls of OJ that sounded
probably
like
very
this.
similar.
You fucked a waiter.
You fucking. He's in my fucking car, bitch.
He's juicing me correctly.
I'll cut your fucking head off.
Absolutely.
Sounded like Macho Man. It's like if a bitch can get you to sound like Macho Man, boy, it's fucking. Ooh, you cunt.
Well, do you hear how he's hanging on to his dominance, though? He keeps going, it's over. It's like by saying that, he's trying to have her go, no, I don't want it to be over. It's like you've already lost your number one position, your number two.
And if it's over, just fucking hang up. It's done.
Yeah.
Great movie quote is War Games. It's like when you do that, it can't be because look, if I say to my girl, sweet, I think we gotta wrap this up. It can't be some trick to get her to go, no. It has to be a rational. Like, in War Games, it was like, the only winning move is not to play. And it's like, I'm not trying to play with your emotions. I know I can be, you know, a lot of times guys are just possessive, man, and they possess women. We have to be rational. And he is in a bad spot because she used to fear him. She used to fear his rage, his money, now he's scrambling, and you can't do that. You cannot do that. But you have to make them understand. You have to make them understand that the best thing is that they stay mentally where they was when they liked you. Or it's going to end up this.
Yeah, but that ain't going to happen. Yeah, that's
all right.
so rare.
The true lesson to learn from War Games is just unplug the goddamn thing.
Unplug that bitch. Just pull out this.
All right, let's get back to the tape.
Bitch's batteries out.
Let's get back to the tape because we got some remixes to play that people are going to really enjoy.
You wanted the number of my therapist? Don't you ever speak to him. Find your own goddamn therapist. Because you got problems more than me.
You need medication.
You know how to fucking push my buttons. And it is not going to work with us. It's not. I can't get like this anymore. And you know you're doing it. And you're a liar. And you're dishonest. And you're fucked up. So you stay the fuck away from me. Take care of your fucking son. And I better have my daughter. I just want my daughter and a maid. It's a lot less fucking trouble.
He's like Steve Martin at the end of The Jerk. I want my daughter and a maid and this paperclip.
Daughter and a maid. It's a lot less fucking trouble. They clean up after themselves. They make your goddamn bed, which you did not. You don't have to worry about emotional blackmail or any of the other bullshit that you put me through. I just need a nice woman to look after my beautiful daughter. I don't have to fuck her or anything. You're a pain in the ass. You're a pain in my ass. Stop being that. You're a pain in my ass. Nothing but...
that's where that tape ends.
If that's not the greatest cliffhanger,
Well,
since fucking The Empire Strikes Back.
Tape number 5 comes out in 45 minutes, and we'll have it.
And she hangs up on him all the time because the beginning of the other tape, he starts off, "Don't you fucking hang up on me."
Right.
Yeah.
Like, she's not now because she's recording. So
right, so she's just fucking.
You think he's onto it now?
What is he doing? Maybe he's drunk or high.
Yeah.
Maybe he's listening to it with complete embarrassment.
Maybe she's not recording
these
today.
No, these were all made before. These conversations already happened. He's not just continually calling her. These are done.
No, I mean now. What is
literal
like? What
Jim.
is he feeling now? What is he feeling now?
I'm embarrassed. I didn't.
Literal Jim. Like he'd still be calling. Yeah, burn beside. All the tapes are out, and he's still calling.
I'm embarrassed. Shut up.
Okay, faggot, what's next?
He's probably sitting there going, "Oh God, I hope she didn't record that other thing."
Yes.
That's what he's thinking.
There's one
he has
worried
no idea.
about.
Yeah.
He has no idea which ones were recorded. It sounds like they had a lot of these conversations, and she probably finally fucking had and started taping them.
He's probably praying, "Oh God, please don't have
Not
the
that
fuck
one.
Haiti call recorded.
Right.
Oh, please don't have the fuck Haiti call."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They can't handle a 7.0. Those weak, dirty foreign niggas.
How weird is it that he needs the bed made? Not many guys need their bed made.
Well, he probably has a daily fucking maid.
Yeah. Comes in.
But he wants her to do that.
Jesus,
Wow.
wow.
Bed.
What is
That's
Radar
a little
Online?
weird.
Is this thing big? I
Yeah.
just never.
It's the guy from MASH. He's waiting for something.
Oh, Chip.
You want Jimmy's line again? I want Jimmy's line again.
Oh, yeah.
Can we hear it, Travis?
He starts off, "Don't you fucking hang up on me."
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
She's not now because she's recording. So
right, so she's just fucking.
You think he's onto it now?
What is he doing? Maybe he's drunk or high.
Yeah.
Maybe he's listening to it with complete embarrassment.
Maybe she's not recording
these
today.
these were all made before. These conversations already happened. He's not just continually calling her. These are done.
No, I mean now. What is
literal
like? What
Jim.
is he feeling now? What is he feeling now?
Oh, Jimmy.
Wow, Jimmy. Listening back to that.
When Patrice was saying he's drunk or high, I thought that he meant I misunderstood him, so I thought he thought
that call was just made.
And I thought
and
you
just
said
taped,
that.
And then he's still calling.
What do you got me in the pay no mindless kid? And I thought you said the calls were made already.
The calls were made.
I'm an
Friday.
asshole. I'm a fucking cunt.
That was great.
How's Mel Dillon? Maybe he's just such a powerful guy. He'll just go, so they'll forget it with my next
He don't
good
care.
movie.
You know what? Yeah, he's got plenty of money. He makes his own movies. He don't care.
What do you guys want to hear? D-Boy has 2 more fucking remixes. Which one do you want to hear first? Tiger Woods or Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
I think that's going to be really good, so let's go with Tiger
right.
first. I'm sure they're both good, but, I mean, yeah, Dog likes the N-word, so that could be... I think that one's going to be really, really fucking good. Mel Gibson talks to Tiger Woods, thanks to D-Boy.
Hey, it's Tiger. Can you please take your name off your phone? My wife went through my phone and maybe calling you.
What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? How dare you act like such a bitch?
And,
I've done nothing but be nice to you. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
if you can, please take your name off that. Just have it as a number on the voicemail. Just have it as your telephone number. That's it. Okay, you gotta do this for me.
You fucking don't care about me. I'm having a hard time and you fucking yanked the rug, you bitch. You fucking selfless bitch.
All right, bye.
That's great. Very good.
All right, bye.
They never talked on the phone, though.
Oh, literal Jim. Now, why is Tiger and Mel talking?
Yeah, sounds to me like Mel's roaring like a tiger, you know?
Hey, Doug the Bounty Hunter also talked to Mel Gibson, thanks to D-Boy.
I fucking hate Chip.
I'm not taking a chance on some motherfucker. I don't care if she's a Mexican, a whore, whatever. It's not because she's black. It's because we use the word nigger sometimes here.
What the?
I'm not going to take a chance ever in life of losing everything I've worked for 30 years because some fucking nigger heard us say nigger and turned us into the Inquirer magazine. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Our career is over. The career is over. You can't give a fuck. I'm not taking that chance at all. Never in life. Never. Never. I just need a nice woman to look after my beautiful daughter. I don't have to fuck her or anything. Never mind. What the fuck were you going to say? If Leach was dating a nigger, we would all say, fuck you. What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? And you know that. If you do that, it's over. How dare you act like such a bitch? If Lisa brought the black guy home, it's not that they're black. It's none of that. It's that we use the word nigger. We don't mean you fucking scum nigger without a soul. We don't mean that shit. But America would think we mean that. You have no fucking soul. So I'll help you get another job, but you cannot work here unless you break up with her. And she's out of your life. I can't handle that shit. No! How dare you? How fucking dare you? So you just let me know. I gotta go. What you're doing later. Bye.
Jesus. I forgot how fucking
We
bad
forgot about Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Calling.
But man, he's on TV again. He's back on TV.
He went on the apology to fucking, I want to be buried where slaves are. Oh, fucking dog.
Remember that one?
I think black people were embarrassed for him. They're like, all right, we got it. You don't mean it.
Back on, you
just give him his show back.
Mullet-headed asshole.
And they had to look at that fat pig he has to fuck.
Yes.
They're like, look, we put him back on TV.
Because that is, how did he fucking survive that?
I was listening. That's the part I was...
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I didn't realize that.
How did,
so graphic, that fucking shit.
I forgot how bad that was. Yeah, we used the word.
And it was worse because it was so logical. Listen, the thing is, we say nigger a lot. You can't date a nigger.
Around the house. Yeah, say around the house.
Yeah, and casually.
Wow.
He sounds like the Jimmy Dean sausage guy. We're a big family. We like a lot of sausage here. We like to say nigger here.
How did he fucking come back?
He's back on TV.
That show's their biggest show, man.
Yeah, that's what it was.
If that show was rated 14th, he'd be really chasing fucking criminals again.
He'd be the bounty hunter, like the real quicker picker-upper, you know? Something like that.
Hey, D-Boy also took the Mel Gibson audio, and he made a little song for everybody.
A song?
It's quick.
Fucking walking you up and said, blow me. Fucking blow me, bitch. Blow me first. I deserve to be blown first. Before the fucking jacuzzi. Until I burn the goddamn house down. Oh, shit. Blow me first.
Wow.
Because I deserve it. Fucking blow me, bitch. I should have fucking walking you up and said, blow me. I deserve to be blown first. Before the fucking jacuzzi. Until I burn the goddamn house down. But blow me first. I just need a nice woman to look after my beautiful daughter. And blow me. You're a pain in the ass. You're a pain in my ass. Stop being that. And blow me. You're a pain in my ass.
Oh, my God.
That's actually genius, man.
D-Boy is a star today.
Dude, I guarantee you there's no show making better fucking Mel mixes than this. There can't be.
Hell fucking no.
rules.
Great job,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Hilarious, Derek.
Good, right?
That's great.
Oh,
That's great.
Jesus.
Also, by the way, a little side note, our Entenmann's crumb cake has arrived.
Patrice and I were very responsible. We each had, thank you to Morton's for sending what I think is the best carrot cake anywhere. And fucking Patrice and I had a couple of delicious bites and then fucking put it aside.
Lost it.
Like a couple.
Yeah.
Now, what did we ask for from Entenmann's?
That was it. The chocolate chip
But didn't I
crumb
say
cake.
Entenmann's just crumb cake?
You wanted regular crumb cake and chocolate chip crumb cake. I love crumb cake.
Don't say it like that.
Why? It's
Don't
delicious.
say it like that.
If you, the chocolate chips. I'm not saying that crumb cake is not good without them, but I prefer.
This sucks.
It's got like a creamier feeling to it.
It says loaf cake on it. Who the fuck wants to eat loaf?
What is that?
That means, hold on, no. That means it's a lazy cake, you know?
Oh, it's loafing.
Loafs.
Also, I asked for the Entenmann's crumb cake, the original. And And of course, Steve bought Ultimate. I said, I don't want Ultimate. I don't want double crumb. I don't want any of that shit. I just want the fucking regular Entenmann's crumb cake. Ugh. You don't have to make it better. It's already great.
I think Steve bought things that Steve is going to want to eat after the show.
I asked you for the regular fucking crumb cake, Steve, and you got the ultimate crumb cake! You fucking cunt! Blow me! I've been nice to you, and you give me the wrong fucking crumb cake! You cunt! I just want somebody to get me the right crumb cake.
See, I'm ready to pass out just doing that.
I deserve to be blown before you put a watermark on it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I want to be blown, and then I'm going to take your website down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mel, calm down.
Stop hollering at me.
When are we going to fucking find out what she did?
That's what we're waiting
Mel
for.
will have a way of leaking. He has to.
He has to at this point.
Unless it really is nonsense like this, that's just a power struggle in a relationship.
Maybe, like she said, he needs medication or something.
Oh, I think really, you think?
Off the deep
I'm
end.
gonna. You need a bat up the side. I deserve to be blown before the jacuzzi. When that's the zenith of your argument, you have to go with the medication.
You know something though? I do believe I heard that Sunday at the party, so I might not be just crazy.
That's hilarious. Yeah, you said it to Danny. No, you didn't need to be told. Danny said, "Why are you so happy?" And you said, "I deserve to be blown before the jacuzzi." Thanks, pal.
Why don't we continue with the remixes, even though we played a bunch of these yesterday? Which one do you want to hear next? We got Double Rainbow Guy, Pat O'Brien, Terry Schiavo's one of my favorites. Which one?
Terry Schiavo's so
grab one,
mean.
Yeah, they were all fucking good,
Well, we're going to
man.
play all three. Fuck it. What else are we doing?
Terry
right
Schiavo,
Terry Schiavo
that's
first?
just unnecessary.
It's
I'd go with that
so,
one.
like...
It's horrendous.
This is all D-Boy?
All fucking D-Boy.
All Derek.
D-Boy is a star.
Yes, he is.
D-Boy steps out today.
Stay on this phone and don't hang up on me. I have plenty of energy to drive over there. You understand me? You need a fucking bat in the side of the head. Alright? How about that? You need a fucking doctor. You need a fucking brain transplant. You need a fucking soul. What? What? Alright. The fuck is that? No, you're all angry now. I'm threatening. I'll put you in a fucking rose garden, you cunt. You understand that? Because I'm capable of it. You understand that, bitch?
Holy
That
shit.
is
That's just
so wrong.
It's fucking
Completely
amazing.
fucking
though.
wrong.
It is
It's so
amazing.
fucking
Why is she on the phone anyway?
Don't question it.
Yeah, but why?
No. Why that thing is great, but why was Terry Schiavo on the fucking phone in real life?
God, Jimmy, you're off the hook.
Oh, literal Patrice.
No, meaning, what the fuck was that recording? Of her on a phone or something?
No, it wasn't on a phone.
It's just her. Okay.
It was a recording of her in a hospital bed.
He's giving you a look.
When they were deciding whether to pull the plug on her.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Everything else has been on the phone.
Why?
Somebody was just talking to Terry Schiavo on the fucking phone.
My head itches. Why is Terry Schiavo on the phone? No, that was recording
I
made.
swear.
She was trying to find out movie times.
Take your temperature.
Why was she on the phone?
Do you need sugar?
I don't know.
You need some orange juice?
Oh, my
I don't know.
Are we losing you?
Hi.
I thought that
customer
was
service. Can I help you?
Yes.
I think if somebody is fucking talking to her
No,
on the phone.
you're right. She was calling a bomb threat into an abortion clinic.
So, Ms. Schiavo, do you think they should pull the plug on you or not?
Patrice. God bless you.
That was a recording that was
I blame that carrot cake motherfucker.
That was in the hospital when her family was trying to prove that she could communicate.
Oh,
right. It ended when she hit the bottom left-hand corner of her iPhone, and the call cut out, and so did she.
D-Boy is exploding with fucking. I'm thinking. I don't know where he's getting recordings from.
Amazing, he called her.
Why is Terry Schiavo on? Why does my line get replayed and not the fucking biggest miss ever?
Fair enough. But, yeah, I know. I'll take yours.
That's right up there with the Jew who said, "Oh look, these Germans are coming into Warsaw to help us redecorate."
Are you embarrassed, Patrice? Are you
heating up a little bit?
Not even a drop. But
it is funny.
I do now understand. That's why I'm like, I stink.
Janine's got a suggestion for D-Boy. How about one with Red from Tube Bar?
Oh, God, yeah.
God damn it.
Go. I'll cut Z's in your cheeks.
We only,
what?
Yeah, we only trust D-Boy. Give D-Boy the fucking red tapes.
Yes. Janine gets full credit.
Yes. All right. Hey, we got the line? All right, here we go. Holy shit.
That is
so
so wrong.
It's
completely
fucking amazing.
Fucking wrong.
It is amazing.
Why is she on the phone anyway?
Don't question it. Yeah, but why?
No. Why that thing is great, but why was Terry Schiavo on the fucking phone in real life?
God, Jimmy, you're off the hook.
Oh, literal Patrice.
No.
He goes, no.
My brain would not accept it.
You're like, no.
My brain was not accepting that, and I'm like,
phone call.
I'm like, oh shit! To me,
she knew that was a phone call.
At some point in 19 whatever, where the fuck she was talking to somebody on the phone. That's my brain.
That would have really removed the argument that she was a vegetable.
Yeah.
If she was making prank calls.
She's calling, and they're like, quick, pull the plug.
Oh, hi Terry.
Why don't we do Pat O'Brien now from D-Boy? Another D-Boy creation. Yes, Mel Gibson and Pat O'Brien.
Side of the head. All right? How about that?
So fucking hot.
Fuck you.
So fucking hot. Fucking hot.
You make my life so fucking difficult. This relationship, if you love me, has any relationship ever worked with you?
I fucking have sex, and I want to make you come so much. Get great, and why I'm like this.
You don't care. You don't care. I left my wife because we had no spiritual common ground. You and I have none. Zero. You won't even fucking try.
I want you badly. I know you want me.
What?
You agree with anything I've said? Say yes to me.
No! You have no fucking soul. You make me want to smoke. You fuck my day up. You care about yourself.
So let's have fun. I want to fucking fuck you and lick your ass.
What? I need someone who fucking treats me like a man. Like a human being. With kindness.
I'm so fucking into you. It's incredible. Let's just fucking have fun.
You need a fucking doctor. You need a fucking brain transplant. You need a fucking soul. How about that? Get it? You get it now? You can't give a fuck.
I don't do this for a living. This is like new to me.
You're a dishonest cunt.
But I want to fucking make you crazy. Let's just fucking have sex and fun, drugs.
You should just fucking smile and blow me. Because I deserve it.
Fucking great.
You all right?
When's the last time you left a message on a phone?
When was the last time I used a phone? I text now.
I don't really leave messages.
I don't use my phone as a phone
I don't
anymore.
leave a message with my girl. You just call and she sees the missed call back.
Yeah, there's no reason to.
Yeah, people know
your number's
you
right
called.
there.
These people just leaving messages.
There's no reason to leave a message in 2010.
Tiger and stupid Pat O'Brien.
You know what?
I'm gonna leave these ridiculous messages.
Like, you used to have to leave a message or no one would know you called. Now it's just, oh, here it is. You fucking got everything. Name, number, picture, everything's there.
Right.
That's
the
who called.
time they called, everything.
I'll leave a fucking message.
The last one for now. More coming in. More remixes coming in.
D-Boy's like Puff.
Yeah, he's fucking just rocking this shit. And let's not forget, tape number 5 coming out at 9:30, a brand new fucking tape. Brand new fucking tape coming in.
I cannot
20 minutes.
wait.
But first, let's do the Double Rainbow remix. You saw the Double Rainbow video, right, on YouTube?
Oh, no.
Another guy that didn't see it. That's so... I guess Rogan's right. The guy losing it over the fucking double rainbow that he saw.
He saw a rainbow, and then he realizes that above it is another rainbow. But it isn't even really a whole rainbow, but whatever. He seems to think it is. So he starts videotaping it and losing his mind about it.
Double rainbow. Oh, my God. It's a double rainbow all the way. Whoa, that's so intense. It's so beautiful.
It's just shocking.
I know. Why is it shocking?
And 5 million people watch this horse shit. This guy...
It's done another million since yesterday, this dumb video.
I'm trying to figure out what is his... I know he's happy, but what is the happiness?
Double rainbow.
Double rainbow. Nigga, it's a reflection of the one. What if it was 12?
You don't see double rainbows.
Oh, my God.
He's crying.
Oh, my God.
He's happy.
Who's interviewing this guy?
No one. He's totally on the video camera.
No, someone should be interviewing. Like, he should be on a talk show going, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Didn't Kimmel grab him or something?
Oh, Kimmel got him?
My front yard.
Did we try to get him? Probably not. No. What else is that guy?
I have double rainbow guy.
Is he seeing God to him or something? Or
I'm sure.
Yeah, he said, what does it mean?
I'll be crying if I said, oh shit, there's 2 pots of gold. Come on, let's go, bitch. There's a fucking leprechaun.
Oh, boy.
Too much. That's what it means.
It means you're a fucking sissy.
No, what a Mary.
Oh, my God. It's so intense.
It's not intense.
It's
at all.
not. This is overrated. Like him, his joy.
Double rainbow all the way.
Oh my God.
I've seen rainbows in spilt water on the ground where you just there you go.
Yeah.
They go
in the
colors.
Sprinkler.
Fucking
When
idiot.
the sprinkler's going, you see a rainbow in it. Like, oh yeah, okay.
A nice
But
little
to
rainbow.
see, I think the size of the double
rainbow.
Sprinkler rainbow.
Double rainbow. The rainbow.
I stick my middle finger at eclipses.
You don't give a shit about any of that stuff.
To you, eclipse.
Yeah, exactly.
Suck a dick. The moon's in front of the sun. Eat my ass
Fuck you, solar wind.
What about a harvest moon? Are you into a harvest moon? No.
Who you know when I see big moons, I go, oh, niggas gonna be acting crazy. I'm staying in a fucking house.
That's right. I did this to a fucking, I can't think of it. I wanted to say supernova, but I couldn't think of it, so I had to just do the motion twice.
The Aurora
Italian
Borealis. Eat my balls, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Really? Fucking dumb.
Nothing gets to you.
No, like none of that shit because it exists. Unless I see a white man with a beard going, Patrice, oh shit.
You're the man.
You're true.
All right, well, D-Boy did the Mel Gibson double rainbow.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Fuck you! Get the fuck away from me!
Oh, my God. What does this mean?
Follow me! Alright? How about that, bitch?
There you go, another remix.
I'm gonna watch that rainbow thing again at the house. I'm gonna have to fucking watch
Yeah,
it.
you
And try to figure it out.
Yeah, it is something you gotta watch a couple of times, like the other guy. The I still love you. I watched that thing so many fucking times, and it got funnier every time.
Which one?
The one from Intervention.
You've never seen
You never
that?
seen that guy?
Patrice,
this
come
guy.
on.
I've seen a lot of things. I can't see all things. I didn't
That's
see it.
true. That's true.
Well, we did a lot with this one
guy
on our show.
and play it 3 times in a row, Danny. Just 3 times in a row.
It needs to be 3 times in a row?
Yeah. Then you get the full impact.
So what's the setup? A little intervention. The kid's like, opening up his heart to his dad there. I guess he used to be a boxing
Boxer
champion.
or some shit.
Yeah.
But
No. Somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
shit!
All right, do it again.
You.
And one more time.
Oh, shit.
I still love you.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Motherfucker is great. I like the piano right before.
6 million people saw this.
Yeah. You think the guy's happy 6 million people have seen this?
You have to hope he can.
You guys fantastic.
How does it end again?
It's Terry Schiavo on the phone.
Oh, that motherfucker. Boy,
Never seen that,
boy.
Patrice?
No.
That was a biggie. That one was a biggie.
Oh, he fucking, and he was still trying to maintain his manness because he's like,
Yeah. Kind of
trying to keep cool, and that shit just
kind of rubbing his beard. Kind of like, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
All right,
Son's
listen.
love.
Let's go to break. It is just amazing. Another Mel Gibson tape. Minutes away, hopefully. Hopefully we'll get it right away.
You better get it quick because that stupid radar online.
Yeah.
That's where they're coming from.
Shut down, boy, if you try to pull that shit up. Everybody is on that site trying to get this Mel Gibson
Sure.
shit.
Very popular.
Anthony, you know what? What the hell? One more. This is by Troy Kwan, actually. The metal song. You liked it, right?
Troy Kwan?
Troy Kwan came up with kind of a death metal thing here. Metal Mel, Smile and Blow Me. A song by Troy Kwan as we go to break.
Oh, my God. I guess people are taking a bathroom break. That's all right. Opie and Anthony show. Eagerly awaiting the arrival of tape number 5 from Mel Gibson.
It's a countdown.
This is great. It's like a fucking box set. It's like when they just release things one after another, and you can't wait for the next episode, like an old-time serial.
It's the Mel Quintology.
Yes.
And you see the news trying to like adulterate this thing by saying it may be fake or whatever. But even if they prove it to be fake, they're just ruining it. Like what are you trying to do?
Don't wreck it.
Like, what are you doing?
Stuff.
Because if it wasn't what it was, I think Mel would be out, like going, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Unless he's getting his forces together.
But there's no way. Like I said, it's just too inflammatory. Some of the shit he said, like just too fucking crazy.
Unless Mel is sitting there getting the contraption right, where in his house there's a rail system with a cutout shape of her holding the baby, and he pulls a lever, and her silhouette is just going back and forth in front of the window. She's killing her and the baby right now, burying him, and then just letting that keep going every day for the next 4 days.
Yeah,
and her
just running back and forth.
And then he leaves, and that baby thing is still moving. He flies to somewhere, makes a couple of calls, and then it's like that's his alibi. So what he's doing is preparing a very elaborate murder.
That would be pretty elaborate.
She might be dead already, you know.
The machine cartoon character back and forth in front of the window alibi.
And it just turns by.
I saw her at the window the other day. Mel wasn't even there. Got an alibi.
Did you guys break anything?
I don't think so.
Because me and Jimmy were in the bathroom, and Kenny runs in a panic. I'm like, what could possibly be wrong? He goes, Patrice and Anthony are on the air together.
Jesus. Like we both haven't done radio before.
Me and Jimmy look at each other like, so?
Yeah.
No, it's not that
There's not a lot of
great at radio, but the combo scares some.
No, here's what it is. Kenny is.
I gotcha.
I didn't even think on that level.
Funny. Hence the.
I thought it was
did you break
inadequacy,
anything?
but it's more like
no.
Lock the doors. Lock the doors.
They come back after 2 minutes. We're just hurling horrid racial epithets at each other.
You pull out your swastika throwing knife.
Right, there you go.
I got my Zulu shield, and I'm like, come on, you fucking Zulu piece of shit.
You hit him over the head with a watermelon.
A Zulu shield. Yeah, a watermelon and a cannoli, fucking dueling.
Watermelon wins every time.
No, it's
hell yeah.
Kenny likes to gossip, and there really is not much gossip around here. So anything out of the norm.
Yeah.
Did you see Patrice? He put his hat back on. Well, what happened, Kenny?
Yeah, right.
Wow, Kenny.
He's such a like
Aunt Kenny.
Yeah, thank
old
you. Like an
washwoman.
old aunt, I was gonna say. Yeah.
Aunt Kenny.
And me and Jimmy were motherfucking someone in the bathroom. So.
Yes.
Why was somebody?
We'll just keep it at that.
Let's just say
We're trying to be
something
team
I've been
players.
saying and I will not say it on the air, but something I've been saying
Team
for
players.
a year. There is finally proof of, and it's not your homosexuality.
Yes. Okay. Hello.
No, it has nothing to do with this show.
No.
Listen, why don't we talk to Double Rainbow guy for a couple
yes.
minutes? He's on the phone here. It's Paul Vasquez. He's a big fucking star, Paul. You're a big star.
How's it going?
Hi, Paul.
Well, obviously your Double Rainbow video is taking over the internet. I mean, it's unbelievable how many fucking views this thing has. And the only question I want answered: were you fucking high, Paul? Were you high when you saw the Double Rainbow?
I wasn't high for that video. There is another video where I was high called Giant Intense Rainbow, and I've admitted all over the place that I was high on that one. So you know, the message I want to get across is there's nothing wrong with getting high, but you don't need it.
Hey, Paul, it's this Chip. It seems to me like you like rainbows the way some people like cupcakes or hats or something, you know?
Yeah, that was in my front yard, you know, and rainbows come to me on a regular basis. I probably had 20 rainbows come to my front yard this year alone.
Yep. Now, how many? You ever see like? Because you was about the double rainbow. You ever see like 400 or 500 in a row or something?
Yeah, you know, I went up to Yosemite into Vernal Falls, and they were just all over the place, just like this last Saturday.
Where's Jimmy going?
I was wondering about that. Like, why so emotional if you have seen so many rainbows before?
Great question, Anthony. Great question.
I just finished writing a friend saying how I felt like I was Noah, I'm building an ark here because I have greenhouses and fruit trees and animals, and I'm going towards alternative energy.
So you're kind of a nature.
I go outside
guy.
and it's like the double rainbow, and then it's a triple rainbow, and then that whole thing fills in like a complete disc of color, and it actually looks like a giant eye. And then I'm like, that looks like God's eye.
So,
and that, you know what I was experiencing? That was the burning bush, like Moses. I was in the presence of God.
Right.
That's why I was so emotional.
That's what it.
God.
So it felt like you were on some kind of hallowed ground, and you were there. Were you there? You were there alone?
I was there by myself, yeah, and God had his eyeball on my ass.
Now, Paul, something we should have stopped you. You said you've seen a lot of rainbows in your front yard. Are you being chosen? Are you the chosen one?
I believe so. For some reason, you know.
What's it choosing you to do? Because what is it choosing you to do? Because the way you reacted. Like Moses, when the burning bush happened, he had a conversation and was like, okay, I'm going to free my people. What was, when you was just elated and happy, what was, it's telling you what? You're chosen to do what?
I'm thinking that I'm supposed to tell people that they need to connect to spirit, you know. I think I'm like a pot-smoking prophet, you know.
What does this mean to you? 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Oh, shit.
Say that again?
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Nah, that doesn't mean anything special to me.
Damn it.
All right, you almost got your answer, Anthony.
I know.
There's something else.
Is that your favorite lottery number?
Yeah. Hoping with the eye of God and
Could you reenact? Seeing that rainbow for us, so we could go. That's the guy.
Oh my God! Double rainbow, full on, all the way across the sky.
Have you heard the song that they made with the?
The auto tune.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing.
Where's that, Danny?
Over and over.
That is pretty good.
We got that.
Yeah, I really like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Now, when you did this, could you ever imagine an internet sensation where you'd get millions of people watching this?
God, what a great question.
I always knew this was coming. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do we got? There is somebody on the phone.
Somebody on the phone,
Very,
Paul.
Yeah. So a big fan of yours.
You know what? Another Paul on the line.
Yeah,
It's,
Uncle Paul.
Uncle Paul calling in. Uncle Paul, welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. You got Double Rainbow Guy on the other line.
Am I actually on the radio?
Yes, you are,
Paul.
Uncle Paul.
Hi, Paul. My name's Paul as well. How are you?
How's it going?
Good, thank you. I teach second grade, and we was all watching your video, and there was a rainbow outside the window while we was watching it, the kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you find that you got, like, a lot of emails from kids about the rainbow?
No. I get it's attracting people of all ages.
Because the rainbow is something. So, what would you tell the kids about the rainbow if you could talk about it to them? Because I'm not done asking the question.
It's just something to teach you about love, I would say.
But were you saying? Because I don't want the kids to get the wrong message that you was doing some kind of to drugs. Because I know when you put certain things in their milk, they don't get up off the mat. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wasn't.
I wasn't done yet, Paul. You keep humiliating me.
Who is this guy?
Well, Paul, I mean,
second grade.
Yeah.
I'm outside. I'm in Ronkonkoma, Long Island, and we was watching your video, the rainbow video, because the kids love the rainbows. But I'm trying to get some insight into why you made the video.
Oh, that's a good question, Paul.
Oh, because it was there in my front yard, and I had my camera and my sitting there on my coffee table, and I'm a photographer.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like taking pictures too. Do you take pictures of just rainbows or outside, or do you ever take pictures of little people or something?
No, not like.
Why are you laughing so much? Are you on drugs?
No, I'm not on drugs.
Okay, because you're laughing.
It sounds a little strange.
No, he's Uncle Paul's. He's a regular to our show, Paul.
Yeah, sounds a little strange.
He calls a lot.
Yeah, he calls a lot.
That was a great view. Where do you live?
Yeah, where do you live, Paul?
I live just outside Yosemite National Park.
How far outside?
Oh, about
say with it. Okay, go ahead, you talk. I was just asking a question, but you go right ahead and plow over me.
I tend to do that.
Yeah, no, I know. It's all right. We don't all have courtesy and manners. I'm just trying to call in, but you can just embarrass me in front of everybody if you want.
And I can probably do that, yeah.
Well, Paul, let him finish his...
Knock you down.
Let him finish his question, Paul.
I don't know why you got to threaten me. I'm just trying to be friendly. Have you ever photographed a whole lot of rainbows in a row before? What's the most you ever seen?
Oh, when I went up to Vernal Falls last Saturday, there was just dozens and dozens.
Did you take pictures and video of them all and stuff?
Yeah, I did. I put them on my YouTube page.
Oh, I ain't seen the page. We only seen the one rainbow video. It was very nice that you made it.
Oh, man. There's dozens
Sorry,
of
I
rainbow
wasn't
videos.
finished,
Yeah, okay, I'll
right
just go ahead and talk over you.
Yeah, I know. Who needs me to actually... Sometimes you mistake a semicolon for a period.
Wow. What a bizarre creature that is.
Well, are you high, Paul? Because he sounds pretty normal to us.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You guys have a weird sense of what normal is.
Well, you know what? I call in once in a while because the kids like to hear it, and I don't like the salty language on the show, but it's an open forum for ideas and discussions, and we don't always have to obey the norms of society.
Wow. Yeah, I guess so. Sounds like a strange character.
But sometimes when you see that little face light up, you just realize they've never felt anything like that before.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really strange.
Keep saying that.
You're not really saying much, Paul. Well,
yeah, it's a strange character you got there. Yeah,
I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I was
weird
Oh,
vibe.
go ahead. Sorry, I wasn't trying to make up. You go right ahead and keep the argument going. I just wanted to know why, you know, you seem very confrontational to me, and I happen to like your video very much.
No, it's good. You just got a really creepy vibe there.
I'm a good man. I'm 57 years young. I like to get out there and live life to the fullest. And we loved your video. It was charming, and your exuberance was very, very catchy. All the little guys was going crazy.
Oh, I'm glad you liked the video.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds great. Well,
Hey, do you worry about those geysers that they're saying?
Who the hell is this?
Sorry.
Patrice
Sorry.
O'Neill.
It's Patrice
I don't
O'Neill.
like anybody who's got a girl's name.
Sorry.
Patrice is a very funny comedian, Uncle Paul. He's a
Sorry,
black
man.
comedian.
Sorry, man.
He's a what?
He's a black comedian.
Oh, okay.
Just say comedian.
Sorry, Uncle Paul. Listen, I just wanted to ask this guy a quick question. I want to ask Paul a question, if you don't mind.
What?
I just wanted to ask him, is he worried about the geysers and stuff they're talking about over at Yellowstone? The big explosions.
Oh, the big lava fields underneath the...
My daughter's actually working in Yellowstone right now.
But maybe that's some kind maybe that's some kind of warning, though. Maybe you saw the warning. Maybe you got to get the word out that people got to get the hell out of that area.
Yeah.
It's about to blow.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah. I think everything's going to be fine as long as my daughter's working there.
Oh, yeah?
How old are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, how old a guy are you?
I'm 47.
Oh, you're only 10 years my junior. I'm 57 years young.
Oh, wow.
How old you do? I got kids I'm estranged from due to false accusations. How about you? How old are your kids?
My daughter's 23 and my son's 21.
So she's 20, what, 3?
23, yeah.
Oh, and already has a good career there, I guess, huh?
Yeah, she's working for the National Park Service and the Youth Conservation Corps in Yosemite, or in Yellowstone.
I think it's important. I really do. We stress nature and the outdoors because I teach in a suburban area. But I try to stress the importance of nature and treating the environment with a certain amount of respect.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. How old was she when she started to get interested in the outdoors? Is that something recent, or did you teach her from, like, how old?
Since she was young.
Yay.
Yeah.
It's a really weird interview.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mean to be interviewing your subject. I just wanted to ask some questions.
Yeah, well, I think you did a fine job, Uncle Paul. I think
Yeah, believe me, I've been looking for a way to wrap it up. I don't think anybody in that room is strangers to beating a dead horse. Sometimes, Paul, people on this show just talk till the electricity runs out.
Yeah. Wow.
Uncle Paul's a dick.
Gregory, hold on, I'm talking to Greg. You keep interrupting me while I'm talking to people. Humiliating.
Interrupting?
Yes, Uncle
Did you
Paul.
notice? Why was Terry Schiavo on the phone? How do you remember to feed yourself? You're an idiot. All right, well.
All right.
Always leave them wishing you had left 45 minutes ago.
All right, Uncle Paul. Thank you, Uncle Paul. There,
All right, Paul
there he
Vasquez.
goes. Paul Vasquez, yes.
Very impressed by your double rainbow video. Almost a triple rainbow.
Almost triple rainbow all the way.
And it's something to do with God, you're saying, right?
Yeah, it was God's eye looking
I
at
would
him.
think so. Yeah, the one video doesn't tell at all. There's a lot more videos on my YouTube page.
Oh, really? What's your YouTube page, Paul Vasquez?
Hungry Bear.
I fucking knew that was coming. I smelt that one a mile away.
He was actually a nice guy, though.
Yeah, was he?
I like Paul.
He gets a little emotional.
What's his YouTube page? Let's plug him.
Don't worry about it. It's doing quite well.
I know. I'm saying
on
let's plug him. Like it's got 5 million views.
Right on
since
the
7
one
this
video.
morning. Gotta buy a faggot.
Right. Hey, Jimmy. While you were, I don't know where you went. You were in the bathroom or something. Mel Gibson's tape number 5 came into the studio.
Yes.
I don't know if it's going to play because Sam was all excited running it in, and Danny decided he had to slap it out of his hand. So I don't know if this is even going to play at this point. But
I just meant to do it for fun. I didn't realize it was going to be so explosively loud.
It really did come apart.
If you listen to the replay during the Uncle Paul phone call, you might hear a CD being smashed in the background. All right. What? What happened?
No, nothing.
Okay. You guys want to hear tape 5? Quick break before tape 5? Or
no, we can go right into it.
Let's just go.
All right, let's do it then. Mel Gibson, tape 5. We haven't heard this at all. What was? Did Sam hear it? Anyone hear it yet?
Right, Sam, you break.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just curious how good it is.
I just want to hear it.
All right, let's just play it then. Here we go. Tape 5 from Mel Gibson.
And you don't care about anyone but yourself and your fucking stupid fucking failed career. And it's ruined us. Because you fucking can't get out. You wanted the dress from, I can't believe you asked for that. And the tickets in the Lakers box, I got rid of the box. And now nobody gets tickets because of you.
All right, now we're starting to get a little bit more of what's going on here.
All right.
She's spending a little bit of Mel's money. Something about the fucking box. He got rid of the box.
You know, someone at Radar is brilliant. I gotta tell you, because they obviously got all the audio, and said we gotta release this in fucking pieces.
Yeah.
Instead of going, you know what? I heard it's up to 30 minutes, and we're getting close to the end now. So someone over there said, you know what? We're gonna fucking put this out a little at a time.
Yeah. How long is this, by the way?
This is only 3.5.
Oh shit.
For that. And the tickets in the Lakers box, I got rid of the box. And now nobody gets tickets because of you. I had to sell the motherfucker.
Why is it because of me? Why is it because of me? What kind of bullshit is this?
I sold it because of you. I don't have any fucking money. I have to support you and everybody else. I have to sell paintings.
Well, maybe it's because...
Holy shit. He's running out of money. Mel's running out of money.
Gibson
he has like 8 kids from his fucking last wife. He's losing a lot of money to alimony, I bet.
He's talking about selling paintings.
Oh, no.
Selling his Lakers tickets.
Oh, all that Braveheart money.
You think the Braveheart money's gone, Patrice?
Gone. Went to the old ex-wife and kids.
No?
No?
I think he's worth $1 billion, and he had to give her $500 million. And what does he mean? He can't be going broke.
He's selling paintings. He's not going to Lakers games.
He owns a fucking film company. That's his.
Yeah, but
like people love Braveheart. I get a residual check from The Office for $4.10 still. He's not getting fucking Lakers money tickets. How much are box seats at the Lakers? How much are box seats at the Lakers game cost?
Fuck. He sold that.
He ain't broke.
$1 million?
Mel ain't broke.
Let me think.
Mel ain't broke.
I don't think he's broke, man.
I don't know if it's $1 million, but
he can't just go, look, I have a lot of money. I just hate you for spending any of it. So he has to cry poor. Like he can't just go, look, I have $71 million and you bought something for $1,000 because you sound like a dick saying that. So you got to go, I'm supporting everybody. When you're angry, you know.
Why'd he sell the box?
Maybe because he was annoyed.
Paintings.
Oh, I don't know. You know what? Maybe
Because of her.
Because of her. Well, let's find out.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I sold it because of you. I don't have any fucking money. I have to support you and everybody else. I have to sell paintings.
Well, maybe it's because of them. Maybe it's because of others that you sold it. Why are you blaming it on me?
You need to ask for that when you know what kind of trouble I'm in.
I've never used your box. Never once did I ask you. This is the first time because your relationship with Sasha is so fucked up because of your violence. I was trying to make amends between you and him, not make amends and be a diplomat between you and him.
I tell you that the box is gone because of you.
Not because of me, because you have to feed an army. Why is it because of me? What kind of bullshit is this?
I spent too much goddamn money on you, and my wife knows it's you.
How much money do you spend on me? You don't spend more money on me than anybody else.
I spent more than $5 million on you.
That's not on me. And that was signed. I was signed to. That was signed.
What did he say?
You didn't say thank you, cunt.
You know what?
That's all he wants is a
Mel
thank you.
resents this fucking Eastern European. You could tell this bitch is emotionless. She doesn't say thank you when he gets her. He'll probably get her a $30,000 ring, and oh, it's so pretty. But she doesn't just go, hey, man, you really are helping me out. Thank you.
Wow.
Because she has a kid, by the way, I believe, with Timothy Dalton, who played Bond.
Mm-hmm.
So she's used to guys with money and fame doing stuff. Mel is not new for her.
Did she go from Timothy
Dalton to Mel?
To Mel?
I believe so. But she's a star fucker, I think, but she's not so much of a star fucker that she's never been around celebrities before. You know what I mean? So she's probably a little bit more fucking good at the game than even Mel is, because he's fucking just married all those years and left his wife for her.
Wow.
This sounds old, too, because he's still talking as if he's still around the wife. This might not be. This might not be yesterday.
Well,
this shit might be fucking.
One of the tapes he said, that's why he left his wife. So.
No, he never said that.
No, in one
he
of the
didn't
other
say
tapes
he left. He said
he didn't
say he left him.
Yeah.
He said he left her because she had no spiritual connection. But he didn't say, "Oh, I left her because of you." But the wife is already gone.
She's like, you have to feed an army too.
But right at this point, he's like still talking about the wife knows and like, what is he saying?
I don't know. A little confused.
Maybe his wife is asking for shit in court or something. Maybe his wife's coming after him for more money and saying, my wife, she knows I'm spending this money on you.
They're not together anymore, but I'm sure they got some business shit to still figure out.
Yeah.
Some lawyer shit.
And that was signed. I was signed to. That was signed to the record label. I always said thank you.
You know right now, because I doubt you.
I know you doubt me. I don't care anymore.
I think you're fucking gouging me.
I don't care anymore, okay? I don't want you either. That's it.
That makes it real clear. That was so easy. The minute I pull the plug, you're out of here. You can't have
Mel, I'm saving. I'm saving. I cannot be with somebody like this. You don't love me.
I'll take care of the child.
You don't love me. This is not somebody who loves me. This is some completely off-balance person who absolutely hates me. Why do you hate me so much? What did I do to you? Everything you say about me is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, and I only left to save. It's bullshit.
I will never forgive you. I will never forgive you for what you've done to me. You fucking bitch.
You ruined my life, and you didn't give me a penny.
First, I ruined your life. How did I ruin your life? I gave you shit. You gave me nothing but fucking grief. All right? And bad publicity, you cunt.
And bad publicity, you cunt. Oh, is that wonderful? You gave me nothing but grief and bad publicity, you cunt. I would love to say that to a girl, even if she's never given me bad publicity. You know how good that must feel rolling out?
Oh, my God.
Shit.
Unbelievable.
You gave me nothing but fucking grief. All right? And bad publicity, you cunt. How did I ruin your life?
You destroyed my reputation, and you're the meanest person I know. You're the meanest person.
Wait, can you what did he say?
How can I destroy something like how can I destroy?
That shit's true.
Yeah.
You're the meanest person I know. You're the meanest person.
What?
You're very mean.
There's the what again?
Yeah, you know what mean is now, don't you?
You've always been.
So don't call me mean.
You're very jealous and you're very mean.
Because I like to show you what mean really is. Bitch, cunt, whore, gold digger. All true. You fucking proved it to me. If you're ever interested in proving otherwise, let me know. If you don't care, I know you know what you are too. Look at yourself and look what you've done. Look what you've fucking done. Look at your son. He's a fucking mess. You fucking excuse for a mother. You're a fucking bitch.
You're the worst father I ever met. Goodbye.
That one got to her.
Wow.
That detached
He got
cunt,
it there.
that fucking cold as ice fucking bitch goading him into saying stuff he was going to say anyway.
Yeah.
That got to her.
Saying that her son was fucked up.
Why do you want to hang up the phone when you got Mel on a roll?
Yeah.
Because fucking Mel is actually starting to say stuff that makes sense. I gave you, spent $5 million on you. You're a mess for a mother. Your son's a mess. That shit she didn't want recorded.
Gold digger, cunt whore.
Gold digger, cunt whore. All the mean stuff that made Mel look bad, she wants. But now that he's gone into this area, where even though he's being a prick, she probably knows he's going to start spitting out details of her son.
Yeah.
Whatever's wrong with him. You excuse for a mother.
Your son.
So she gets off the phone so she can fucking reload again and then record him again.
She stopped the direction.
Yeah. Why would you hang up? Why would you fucking get off the phone? That was going to get a lot uglier. Yeah. Cunt.
And you know what? Maybe there was another phone call that now all of a sudden she doesn't record that one because he goes into that.
Or she
area.
records it and doesn't
release it or whatever.
Sure. But that's as far as you got into her other personal life.
Wow.
Fuck her, man. Fuck her.
That
looks bad. Point Mel.
Yeah.
That looks bad for her.
Point
Mel.
But he is batting a 1.
He's still.
And that was just a single.
It wasn't
even a double.
Not even a real single, a bloop single.
Dude, it was a single because the infield shifted. It wasn't even a real.
Wasn't even an impressive single. Punching it through, you know.
But she is obviously a fucking cunt.
Wow.
Look at her dumb face. Can I see her face, Danny?
When did they meet? How long were they together?
Oh, look at her stupid doll face.
It seems like they only been together about a year, maybe a year and a half, right?
No, come on.
Couple years?
3 years.
3 years?
3 years?
Yeah,
That's 3 years already?
Because it took a minute for them to get her pregnant. You know, I mean, it takes a minute to go to that level.
Mm-hmm. There she is with Timothy Dalton.
3 years though, you sure?
And there she is with Mel.
This is an incestuous business. She's setting up to go to fucking whoever the next guy, Bruckheimer, if he's not married.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, you know, whoever is fucking the next guy, because she is uppering, because Timothy Dalton, Mel Gibson, and she likes white guys, so, you know, what's the next old white guy she could just fucking smash in the balls?
Yeah. So she's going to
go. Some producer, got to be a producer, money man.
Well, now she's tainted, though, so
you think
she's going to go real old.
She's not tainted, because she's adulterated. They passed them around. They girls like that, your boy go, but here's where she might fuck up. Is Mel goes, I'm not with you. People go, hey, you still with Mel? You still with that hot Osaka or whatever her name? Oksana? And he's like, nah, I'm not with her. And then he goes, oh, she's a good girl though. Now he's like, watch her, man. She'll still get thing, but now it's like, come on.
She recorded and released his stuff.
Right. So
that's
it's like
what I mean by she's tainted.
But no, because Hollywood's crazy.
Yeah, they don't care.
Somebody's gonna be on the phone like, hey, come on, lick my balls tonight, and it's like, you're not taping me, are you? And no, I'm not taping. How can you say that?
Bruce Willis will be fucking her.
Yeah, they're not afraid. This is
an older,
Hollywood shit.
more desperate guy.
I think you're right, dude.
Yeah,
I think Ope's right. She'll never get a fucking prime Hollywood dick because
she'll get more in Hollywood, but it's got to be an older guy, a little more desperate.
She's going to upgrade to a more powerful, older guy. She went from Timothy Dalton, fairly young, close to her age.
Sleazier.
Not
sleazier guy.
And be honest, no career left. So she got rid of him.
Yeah.
Now she's with Mel, who the Jew thing fucked him up. If it was just the nigger thing, he's on the way out.
Yeah.
And if he's having money problems, she's slowly.
Oh, she's gone.
So the next guy she's with is gonna be a high level, old power guy. You know, Mel's not a power guy; he's an actor. Mm-hmm. He's going to be a power guy.
But he is a power guy on some level. In that, after he did what he did, Apocalypto was still a pretty big fucking movie, and Hollywood didn't want to give him a
Passion of the Christ. He did with his own fucking money. Apocalypto.
That's why he has so much money. Passion of the Christ is all his. It's the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time.
Is it really?
It made like $800 million.
Oh my God! Because the religious people went to see it.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. You know what? The religious people
made a lot of money worldwide, and he got a lot of that money. You know?
Yeah, because he did most of it.
But Icon did Braveheart too. I mean, that's his studio, man.
So what the fuck is he crying poverty for?
Just because to say something. There's a song by Iron Maiden. Who does In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida? Iron Butterfly.
Iron Butterfly.
It's called Obsession. It's a one verse song, and it goes, when a man loves a woman, right? and she doesn't really matter. He doesn't get mad until she's with someone else. Obsession. She's an object to him. And he's losing his mind because this object somehow developed a personality and a soul, and he can't control it no more. This guy's losing his fucking mind. This bitch might end up with a goddamn head cut off if she fucks around. Because he's at that kind of rage, man, where he's talking about pushing up daisies, hitting her head with a baseball bat. Yeah. And we all think that. I fuck around with guys and I'll go, hey, man, what's your daydream of how you kill your girl? You were with a girl long enough, shit. You think about, because the thing is, you think about certain things like that because women are taking away the shit you want to do. Mel wants to just go get blown by girls like this, but she's not fulfilling what the fuck he wants her to be. He fell in love. He fucked up. And he's not admitting it. And he's trying to keep her still as this fucking this pet girl. And he thought a baby would do it, but she can give a fuck about kids, i.e., look at your fucking stupid son, who she can give a fuck about. And now her daughter, who she can give a fucking... He's like, I'm going to take my daughter. You don't hear her go, you're not going to take my daughter. She's like, take this dirty piece of shit so I can go and get another man to get me pregnant and hopefully he's better.
Who's the son from?
Timothy Dalton.
Oh, it is?
Hey, that's all that movie made?
That's Apocalypto, but put Passion of the Christ.
120 million is still nice.
Yeah. Passion of the Christ, yeah. Well,
I don't know if 120 million, because that silly movie looked like the blue paint that he used to cost fucking 90 million to paint all those fucking Aztec dishwashers.
Dude, I did not. I did not think of the religious people. People were just crying in the theater, right? Opie, you said you saw it with your dad. He was just crying in the theater.
Yeah, I never saw my dad really cry, but we went and he was fucking bawling, man. It was kind of awkward for everybody. All right,
Passion.
No, but it
was that intense.
People were like that in all the theaters. They saw that, Spanish people.
It changed my life to a degree. It did. I never.
It really humanized Jesus for the first time. And those old Jesus movies, it was come on. You didn't really see
611 million.
Might as well make it 612. Round it up.
I know, Danny. Jesus, don't fucking.
And that's the highest grossing R-rated movie ever.
612 mil.
When I saw the movie, it really I believed in Jesus, but not the whole I was just like, man, gee, what is this thing where I got to talk to this guy to get to God? What is this?
It's a middleman.
But what it did was it did say that to me as a human, he took a beating.
Yeah.
He took a historical ass whooping based on faith. You know what I mean? So even if he's not the son of God, he's a dude that should be recognized as a guy who thinks that he was doing a favor for the whole world. I wouldn't take a hard pinch for any of you. And I mean any of you out there ever. Like if they say, you believe in God, Patrice? Yeah, I do. And then they fucking just pinch my nipple as hard as they could. Now what? No. Yeah. And I would look at God like, come on, you got to understand. I don't want to get fucking beat to death.
I just think like it was so long ago that I don't even know if that shit ever fucking even happened. If there even was a guy.
I think he's been documented so many times.
I think historically he just exists.
There was a guy.
And Muslims believe in him too. They don't believe him to be the Messiah, but they believe in him to be a
prophet, I believe.
A prophet and a figure.
Do they?
Yeah.
All religions acknowledge him. Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody who fucking can give a shit about each other's religion acknowledges Jesus as a figure in there somewhere.
Acknowledges fucking Popeye too.
Jesus,
man. Did you just say Popeye and Jesus?
Yeah. Popeye.
Yeah. Don't nail me feet. Oh boy, these Jews gonna sell you out quickly.
That's when I was carrying you.
Oh no! I ain't going there.
There you go, Patrice. Come on, sit back down. Sit back down.
I'm fucking with Jesus.
Crown of thorns. Crown of thorns gets curtain me heads. Hey, if I could only get to my spinach through these nails.
Popeye, what do you want, Magdalene?
It's Olive Magdalene.
Oh no, Barabbas is trying to fuck Mary.
Oh, shit. Jesus.
It's Pontius Brutus.
Brutus Pontius Bruti.
It's Bruti.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a Last Supper today.
Now, Whipsky.
I just got a weird headache. I'm sorry, God.
You got instant feedback in front of you? I can't do the voice there. You got to do Josh's line from Massachusetts.
Oh, my God.
Ate my spinach to carry the cross up the hill. Fuck.
I've never wanted to be able to do Popeye as badly as I do right now. Anthony does both Popeyes, the happy Popeye and the other one.
Well, there's the scuffy-dub-dub-dee-dub-yup. Then the ones that talks like this. Then nails get me to the cross. I'm gonna get myself scuffed here. You two crooks can hang. Oh.
Well, blow me down.
Well, take me down. Get it? Because I'm up here.
I am what I am on account of I eats me spinach.
This is an old, like,
real
Popeye. That doesn't even sound like the Popeye.
Oh, I'm Popeye the
Sailor Man.
Popeye the Sailor Man. Now I am what I am, and that's all what I am. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
I'm Popeye the Lord and Savior.
I am the Savior, man.
I am the Savior, man.
How did we go there? Oh, you go. People believe in Popeye too. Where did that come from?
Popeye Christ.
I'm the Son of God. You Jews really fucked up.
The Jews.
The Jews. I hate those Jews.
I think Coke Logic's got a busy weekend ahead of him. Coke Logic. If something needs to be animated, that's the one right there. Hey, Ant, well, Janina asked for Mel Gibson, the Tube Bar remix, right?
Ah, yes.
And D-Boy got that done.
Wow. Fucking D-Boy's on fire.
D-Boy is on fire.
That shithead.
Huge fucking star now. That fucking D-Boy.
Big long duty.
D-Boy's on fire and I'm the Messiah. I am what I am, which is the Son of God, you heebs. Oh, look, I'm walkskin on water. I'm walkskin on water.
Oh, shit. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for fish and wine today.
Eats my bodies. Eats my bodies, drinks my bloods. I'm the Messiah. I'm blowing through me hands. Stealing from Sam's Kinderskin. That's an old Sam Kinderskin joke.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus, I can't.
What's wrong with
you always think, you want to go, Jesus has to have a sense of humor. He knows it exists.
He invented it.
Yeah, come
he came
on,
up
man.
with it.
Just don't. But Jesus must be going, okay, enough, Ant. With the whistles and the hands.
Did that happen? A woman in Utah just saw my face in a Dorito. It's on eBay for $6 million.
That's great. What would you do if Anthony and I both just fell face first on the table and died?
I would get on my knees and fucking cry and go, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, Jesus.
Now we know there's a God, though.
I'd walk around.
Would that be a good trade-off?
Jesus,
losing a couple of your pals to know that there's a God out there?
Absolutely, dude, yeah.
Jesus, I was just making people laugh and happy, and that's something that I think you would like me to do, Jesus. Thank you, amen.
I think I would die if somebody said, okay, die right now to learn. You can live for 100 years, or die right now to learn everything.
Everything.
Just to know everything.
What if it was nothing, though?
But
That's a hell of a
it's
gamble.
something, dude. Even the beginning of how the moon was there, you know, the explanation of the moon is best done by Thundar the Barbarian. It's why the moon is there. It's like, you know.
Yeah, good question. But after you learn it, then what happens?
You're dead. You can't share it.
Do you remember it?
No, you spiritually know it. Like, you're done. You're dead.
Yeah.
But you
spiritually,
die.
do you move on?
No, you're just in heaven going fuck.
So it's
or
like,
where you are going fuck.
Is it you learn everything about the Earth and the universe, and then you turn off like a computer?
Is there other aliens? Are there other things?
I got all that, but do you turn off like a computer?
You're
just
dead
darkness.
already.
Just darkness. Nothing.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, then
I hope there's
there's
a fucking comfortable chair up there. I'm saying,
why do you need to learn
can't
everything
be
if
on
all of a
Earth
sudden it's going to be like turning off a computer?
Just to know it. I mean, shit. I don't know.
But then when the computer goes off, you don't know shit.
But you
What are you
knew
talking
it.
about?
But you knew it
For a split second?
Yeah, for that split second,
you
all
just
the
knew.
info's in your head.
You just know.
You do know they now have a photo of the Milky Way, I believe the Milky Way, that is 380,000 years after the Big Bang. That's a really early photo.
Pretty fucking...
That's less than 500,000 years after the Big Bang. That's a really fucking old picture.
Jesus.
Tony Soprano died at the end of The Sopranos. That's what it happens. That's how it happens if you don't believe in God. Just darkness.
No.
Boom, done, over.
I don't think he died.
I so think he died now.
I would just like to know some shit.
No doubt in my
that
mind.
I'm never going to know.
And your memory would be, just like it ended.
I'm hoping, spiritually, you hope that you still have consciousness in some spiritual way. You just don't. I guess the point is you can't share it with anybody. It's just enlightenment, and there might be a heaven where you could just sit there and you know things, and you get to have information that you'll never have alive, but you can't share it. You just know it.
You just know it.
Well, that's all right. Then
that's what I'm saying.
That's kind of cool.
Once you're dead, information is worthless. Because
Right,
what
that's what I'm
fascinates
saying.
us is meaningless.
Within your blob of whatever you become after death,
Yes,
that's
you just go,
that's kind of
shit.
a cool thing to have.
And I'm sure after a while in that blob, you're like, fuck, I should have lived because knowing shit and being dead stinks.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean anything if you can't share it.
God.
Great to know it and tell a chick and make her suck your dick.
Blow me! I know everything! Well, the latest Mel Gibson remix from D-Boy. Let's do this. Janine asked for this one?
Yes.
Janine, this one's for you.
Hello. Fucking embarrassment to me. You look like a fucking bitch on heat. Who do you want to talk to? And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault.
Why don't you go out and fuck your mother, you son of a bitch? You'll be a nice guy, ain't you? Hello?
Stay on this phone and don't hang up on me. I have plenty of energy to drive over there.
What number did you want?
You should just fucking smile and blow me!
Yeah, come over here. I'll suck your prick.
I deserve to be blown first!
Sure. I'll cut your fucking prickle.
Blow me first!
Well, you motherfucker cocksucker. Why don't you come over and talk to me person to person? Hello?
You need a fucking bat in the side of the head.
But you ain't got the nerve, you fucking bum.
Oh, you're all angry now.
Come on down, you son of a bitch. I'll give you $50 a reward.
What, put you in a fucking rose garden, you cunt? You understand that? Because I'm capable of it. You understand that?
Why don't you come down, you yellow son of a bitch?
For what?
You motherfucker bum.
Fucking blow me, bitch.
If anybody would say that to me, I'd come down and fight him.
Fuck you.
Wow. It works fucking perfect.
That could have just been a fucking argument right there.
It sounds like the two guys are talking to each other, you know?
Yeah, Chip.
And who's the other guy?
Red? You never heard the Rebar
Red
tapes?
from the,
Very famous tapes.
From where?
2 Bar, yeah.
2 Bar, I'm sorry.
2 Bar. He would.
Where was 2 Bars? In Jersey.
There's some guy that used to call this guy Red and do those pranks to him that.
Do we have one for
wound up-
Patrice?
Bart Simpson would do it to Mo on The Simpsons. It was kind of inspired.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
He's
inspired
a fucking.
by this guy.
He was a bartender, and this guy would call the bar and hassle him.
Yeah.
Did we talk to the guy who
He'd-
used to call?
I don't remember.
think so.
Did we? I don't think
But
so.
he'd ask for, like, my cunt and shit, and the guy would be like, my cunt, you know, he's not here. He would really
Just fuck
fucking
with the
ask
guy.
for it.
This guy Red was an old
As
school
the-
man's man.
Loved that, yeah.
And could not
Classic.
handle being shit talked.
That one might have been my favorite out of all
That
of
is
them.
a good one. He goes, yeah, I'll come down, I'll suck your brick.
Do we have any fucking?
Yeah, we're looking for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got him. You right?
Just one for Patrice.
Some of the Yeah, some of them are really. I fucking love that.
How great is that old guy?
Those are great.
Oh, they got the kids like
Standy Pain.
Yeah, he just couldn't get it out.
Standy Pain. Like
trying to kid me now.
Yeah. Why don't you have a little moxie and come down here?
That was an old school. I've seen photos of the real Red. There's online. You can look him up.
Oh,
really?
He looked like an old gruff.
Yeah, look for him, Danny Red from 2 I think you can see a photo of him. Because after the tapes, his family probably realized who it was.
He was saying shit like, "I'll cut Z's in your cheeks,"
and he was going, "I'll open your belly, you're yellow, you're yellow." He was old school, man.
You're yellow. You old hag. Push it down the stairs.
To the bar. Oh, is that it?
Is Red? Is that him?
Let's see what Red looks like.
Yeah, who knows? No.
That's not him. That's somebody else. That looks like green or something, Dan.
No, see, it's not just colors. They're names.
Oh, I didn't know. What are you doing? You're on a computer like you're looking like whatever.
No, it's hard to find them. Everyone's trying to claim their Red.
Oh, are there really too many photos? I've seen photos of Red from 2 Bar.
I never did.
Danny's good at this.
Yeah.
We'll find one that might be the guy.
He just seems like one of those old Marine types or something.
Oh, Danny?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sure. Why, I've cut Z's in your cheeks.
I know. You know how much it was sucked up a Z? Cut in your cheek.
Oh, that's like the mark of the squealer. Come down, I'll give you the mark of the squealer. Yeah.
God damn.
A nice little skirt on her, huh?
Yeah. Is she the Ron and Fez intern?
Yeah.
Is she new girl?
You know, she actually, no. She, every Thursday, has a show here on Sirius at 4 o'clock. Oh, no, wait, that's me, and it's on today.
Oh.
On Raw Dog.
Who's your guest this week?
Bob Kelly and Morgan Murphy. Morgan's very funny.
They're saying that's Red.
I think that's actually him.
That's a black and white picture.
Red.
That looks like Red.
His pants are pulled up like fucking, look at that.
That's
like
a man's
Fred
man.
Mertz.
He's got the Fred Mertz.
You know what he
pants.
is? He's a guy.
Yeah.
That's a guy who would fucking just take big, thick, kielbasi shits. He never cared what his balls smelled like. Fucking wiry pubes.
My balls smell fine.
He didn't care. He'd cut the grass and expect his wife to suck his dick after.
Wiry pubes. Oh, man.
Patrice, what do you got going on? We're actually, it's going to amaze some people, but believe it or not, we're into Ron and Fez time.
Oh, no.
So we're going to take a lot of breaks.
We didn't take a lot of breaks, yeah.
So we're way the fuck behind.
Are you?
Yeah.
We got to read some stuff.
Let me say this. I'm in Atlanta. Punchline, end of the month.
Do some reads?
I don't think so.
I think we're good.
29, 30, 31 of July. I'll be at the Atlanta Punchline.
Ooh.
I go to Montreal this week.
I'm in Miami next week, I think.
Yeah?
Improv, yeah, I think.
Miami.
Where do we go? Big Mama Prods? You'll let the people know?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What a show. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That flew by today.
Yep.
I think we did pretty good considering there was 3 cakes here.
Oh, yeah. No
we had a couple
fucking
bites. I had a teeny sliver of the other, and that was it. No more.
That fucking carrot cake was calling me. I just was
good.
Yeah, it's good, but
it was deathly tasty. Why is good
it's
so
not
hard
worth it.
to
Why
stay
shit
away?
bad for you always taste good?
It just
Doesn't make
always
sense.
does.
Who the fuck came up with that?
They
But
can't
why
come up
isn't
with
fucking
one.
broccoli delicious. I just want to know.
They
Why?
can't come up with one fucking thing that is really good for you and tastes fantastic.
The closest they have is Patrice at the Miami Improv.
Oh.
Friday, July 23rd, and Saturday, July 24th,
Next Friday.
and Sunday, July 25th.
Next Friday, Saturday.
Friday, July 30th through Sunday, August 1st. He'll be at the Cleveland Improv.
Oh, shit.
For all you Cleveland fans. I know you have a big following out in Cleveland.
Cum is full of protein.
LeBron's
Jesus, I'm in both. Wow, I'm in both
yeah,
cities.
you're doing fucking LeBron's.
That's weird timing.
You gotta do some jokes when you're in Miami about, hey, I'm here to play for the Heat.
That's fucked up. LeBron's new fucking hometown and his old hometown, back to back.
And the belly to belly.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Ron and Fez up after, I don't know, a break, then some O&A stuff, and then finally Ron and Fez live at 11. Stay there.